everyone. Welcome to Medspa Maven, the course that can teach you how to truly have it all in your beauty business. I'm Kay Starlight. It's an honor to be here with you. Let's dive right in and bring you success, money, and freedom in your business. Okay, what's on the agenda today? Who am I? Why do I even have the authority to speak to you on what to do? I'm going to walk you through what's in Module 1 of the course and all of the checkpoints that you will achieve by the end of it. And we'll get right into it. So let's begin. Who am I? My name is Kay. I'm a beauty boss from Toronto, Ontario. I have 2 Starlight locations now, my very own successful product line, but it wasn't always this way. I had humble beginnings. First of all, I'm from Nova Scotia and moved up to the big city of Toronto when I was 18 years old. I didn't come from money, so I thought I could never own a business. Wow, med spa owners must be rich. Look at all the machines they have to buy. But because of my acne, I got into this industry, and then slowly through watching other bosses that I worked for, some things clicked and I realized that my dreams could happen. I could start small and expand to whatever level I want it to be at. This was the first location. It was at the front of my husband's glass shop. So we did the construction ourselves, bought a very affordable IPL to start promoting services, and happy as a clam, there I was at 26. I didn't start super young. I got my foot in the industry first, and then I went from there. So literally this first Starlight Med Spa location in an industrial area where there are no businesses except glass and hardware and all these male dominant places. It started here with less than $10,000 to start this business. So one thing that I did not have that made the difference in my success, I refused to believe that opening a business was hard. I let go of the fact that you have to be rich to be successful and that you have to be rich to own a medical spa. And I never focused on the fact that there are med spas everywhere. Otherwise, I would have failed. That would have stopped me then and there. On any bad or hard day, I would have quit. So you're going to have to look at your limiting beliefs. I have a whole lesson on that. That's one of the most powerful lessons in this course. But I ditched the limiting beliefs, and look what it brought me. It brought me Starlight Med Spa, $0 to multi 7 figures. It took me until about year 7 to make 7 figures, but there was also 2 years of closures from COVID. So that definitely slowed me down. Had I known everything that I know now, or taken a course like this, I would have made it to the millions way faster. There's not a doubt in my mind. This course literally is a gift from me to you to excel. I don't want you guys going through all of the hardships and mistakes that I made that were both costly and stressful. I've had so many sleepless nights growing this business, so many hard decisions, so many knock you to the floor life lessons. So I'm here as your teacher, as your mentor, to have you avoid all of these pitfalls. So this is a little bit more on my business. We change lives at Starlight Med Spa. We have over 5,000 skin transformations. We have over 10,000 email subscribers. We have a true community of clients that we love, that love us back, and it's a deep and beautiful thing. Our whole purpose is to up-level our clients, up-level my staff, and grow as people. It's more than just skincare. But we do really special things, as I'm sure you do too with your clients. And that's why you're here. You need to touch more people and be as big, make a big impact. So if I can do it, you can do it. I'm just an average girl from Nova Scotia, a small town, did not have parents funding me, did not have, investors. I did it from hard work, from believing in myself, and through my mindset. I'm going to teach you the exact steps to follow. Okay, so let's see what we're going to cover in Module 1. Module 1's amazing. Okay, so we're going to have modules broken down into lessons. It's going to be strategy. It's going to be branding. Branding is so important, and if you don't have these foundations, you will crumble. You will crack, and success won't be easy. You'll have to fight for success. So I'm going to start with the foundations. Even if you're not just starting out, I want you to check the ego and listen to every module and lesson anyways, because it may help you figure out why something in your business isn't currently working, or a light bulb moment might happen and you might just make a switch that will make all the difference. If you implement everything from lesson 1 and you're a one-person beauty boss, there's no way that you should not be hitting 20 grand months and above all the time easily. Obviously, if you have a bigger team, you can scale to even bigger heights. Single people can also get over 20K, but I just want to break it down foundationally to not discourage anybody who's not at super high money-making levels yet. Our next content we're going to get into is taking it from 20K a month onwards and upwards. We got into this business to be profitable for ourselves, to be able to take vacations, to be able to feel safe, to pay a mortgage, to raise children. So we really need to know how to make profits and make paper. I'm here to teach everything for you. Okay, so lesson 1, we're going to get into an intro of Medspa success. I need you to start with a business plan. I always say it. Fail to plan, plan to fail. Everything always goes back to plans. You can't just randomly wish for things and that they appear out of thin air. Action's required. So I'm going to teach you how to make the plan. Lesson 2, creating this actual tangible plan using SMART goals. I'm all about SMART goals in my company. Even today, I met with some team members to go over their monthly SMART goals. This being goal orientated and keeping your eye on the prize is going to really make you successful. Okay, let's see what lesson 3 is. This lesson is just near and dear to my heart. It is what changed me, what took me from a young girl full of acne, slightly overweight, abusive relationship, no money, like super broke as it gets, to being who I am now. Somebody who's sure of themselves, somebody who is financially abundant and safe, somebody who is growing, somebody who is confident and kind. And I always bring it back to safety. I'm emotionally safe. I sleep well at night. This is because of my mindset and things I learned through self-help programs, books, modules, coaching. I've invested at least 50 grand of my own money in myself through reprogramming my mindset, but I'm going to share it with you guys. And this is going to be a huge thing of what blocks you or stops you or slows you down. So watch that one on repeat. Okay, I have to touch on it. We have to set you up so that you are legally strong in case anything ever goes wrong, or just, going through all the licensing of a new business that is super annoying, but essential. We have to be smart cookies and not leave ourselves weak. Module 5, love this one. This is going to be about setting up your space. Again, even if you're already operating out of your spa, this lesson could elevate your current experience. Don't be closed-minded. There's always stuff to learn, to grow, to progress you. So this is awesome. It's a lot about using your 5 senses and the client experience. Everything truly always goes back to the client in the businesses that we do. Oops. Okay. Of course, we need to truly and deeply understand our market and our client. Fun fact, not truly understanding the client is what so many people get wrong with marketing. When they're writing their captions for Instagram or putting their pamphlets together, the language that they're using is not resonating with their actual client. And you doing this lesson is going to teach you how to change your speech to speak to them and have them say yes and acquire your services. Again, a super important lesson. Okay, Brand. Need I say more? You need to watch this lesson. Without this strong identity, you won't be able to scale past a certain point. Nike, all of the big brands can scale to like $1 billion because of their brand. If they had a weaker brand that wasn't associated with all of these feelings and emotions, they couldn't get there. Okay, we need to help you build a basic online presence. So I'm going to teach you website and Instagram tricks that I use for my businesses that work, and that make you what I call a client attraction magnet. Make clients come to you instead of you always having to hustle and bring them in. And why aren't they in the booking? Why is nobody coming to me? I'm putting in all of this work. This will really help you scale. Okay, we have a few lessons on all of this social media stuff because it's so important. So lessons 9 and 10, I'm gonna start teaching you marketing. I call it money marketing because obviously marketing is at the forefront of our profit strategy. I'm going to really dive deep so that you guys have the foundation done. And then from there, I'm going to teach you how to acquire clients in future modules, how to fill up your schedule, how to really make the money start raining down. And of course, with the money, you're giving great service and above and beyond experiences. So how is this module going to help you? Okay, it's going to help you with clients, getting more of them, treating the ones that you have better, creating a space of gratitude for what these clients are bringing to your life and what they're doing by supporting your business. Of course, money is a good thing and you deserve it for putting in all of this hard work, for this risk of starting your own business, and for your dreams and comfort of life. You deserve money. Stop thinking money is a bad thing or you should be ashamed of wanting it. From this lesson, you're going to have a stronger brand. If you implement what I say without a doubt, you will have more success in branding. Okay, so again, together through this module, we're going to make a master plan. And again, here's my favorite quote. I tell my staff this all the time: fail to plan, then plan to fail. We're not going to fail. We're going to plan and then work that plan. And nothing's going to be complicated. It's going to be easy. So if you kind of know what you're doing, but like you never really structure things properly, you're stressed. Things don't work out. It's just messy. With the right plan, an ABC easy plan, because who really wants complicated, you're going to just be flowing. Flowing, profitable, happy, healthy. When you have money, it's so much easier to get all of the vitamins, to belong to this gym and this Pilates class and go to this yoga class. Money makes things easier. Let's not beat around the bush. Okay, so we're gonna get that master plan. Okay, brand. And I'm going to teach you how to set goals and how to measure them. This is so essential, and especially when you build a team, you need to know how to hold them accountable to goals and metrics. Okay, so again, you're gonna have an improved online presence, a better Instagram, a better website. Any of the details you previously had missing are going to be filled in. So I'd love it for you to go through these lessons. Take aligned action with me. I want you to listen to them on repeat. I want you to take notes and do the growth work. I really want you to be successful. Your success makes me feel successful. It makes me feel fulfilled, like I'm giving back from all of the hardships that I've done. So let's get ready. Welcome to Medspa Maven Masterclass. I hope you love it. I'm always here to connect with you. Let me know. Let's go. Hello, my beautiful estheticians, nurse injectors, and beauty bosses. Welcome to lesson 2 in module 1 of Medspa Maven. Again, I'm calling this program Medspa Maven because by the end of it, you're going to be enthralled in your industry. You're going to know it. You'll be living it. you will be an established expert skyrocketing towards success. So we're going to build, instead of a blueprint, I'm calling it the money plan. Do these steps, build a solid foundation, and you are sure to learn, grow, up level, and make more money, more success, more clients helped. Only good will come from you taking this advice, taking this money plan, and implementing it in your own style. So let's get into this. Okay, before anything else, remember to follow me on Instagram at @kstarlight. I'm always bringing you new content, and I'm open to hearing your ideas as well. If you ever want more content on something, let me know and I'll make it just for you. Follow me on TikTok at The Starlight Effect, and very importantly, subscribe to my newsletter at thestarlighteffect.com. Again, that's more access to me, and I'm here to help you. Okay, so to get the most out of this program, it doesn't matter if you're currently doing 4 figures a month, 5 figures, 6 figures, even 7 figures. Doing this by lesson, you will grow. Your brain will expand. You're going to take away new information and not miss anything. Again, we're smart people here. We're building from a solid foundation upwards. So no matter where you are in business, do not skip lessons. I'd also recommend you taking a notepad, pausing this as you go. At the end of each lesson, I will be assigning homework, but it helps to just take your own detailed notes as you go. And then the third thing, don't just hear it, you have to do it. I can lead you to the water, but I need you to drink. Action creates a reaction, and that reaction is success. Okay, so the foundation of success. You cannot succeed to the level that you are meant to the highest heights, without having your dream vision. This is going to be a vision that you are going to have no limits on, no cap, your soul's true calling. For example, I'm not going to say, oh, my dream is just to have enough to pay the bills. That's not what's called inside my heart. I want to travel the world and do it first class. I want to be able to employ a team of many lucratively so that they can feed their families. I want, some designer clothes instead of shopping at the Gap. Be true to yourself. Get rid of those limiting beliefs that say it's too much or it's impossible. It's really important. The more real you can be with your actual vision, the better. To reach this vision, we're going to do 2 major things. We're going to be using KPIs, which we'll get into later, and also SMART goals, which is just a great measure to track our progress. You'll see a little ship here. I always use this metaphor. A ship can choose a port, and we can now track within seconds the exact time that ship's going to reach that port, the exact trajectory, if there is, some waves or a storm to avoid. We can plan it all. If the ship had no rudder, no GPS, just was put out there and wafted in the water no matter what, it will never reach that specific port. If I'm, trying to get to Miami, I have an exact direction for Miami. If I don't have a rudder on my ship and just put in the water, in New York, what is the chance I'm going to reach that dream? How am I ever going to get to Miami? I'm probably not. You are the ship. Your dream vision is the destination port. And all of your SMART goals and your KPIs are going to keep your ship going straight to success. I always say this, fail to plan, plan to fail. Again, we're smart cookies here. We're going to be following an exact system with exact goals and an exact roadmap straight to success. This is how I did it with Starlight Medspa. I didn't just have wishful thinking. I didn't just start at zero and get into millions from absolutely nothing. There was a plan, and every day I took little tiny actions towards that plan. I'm always goal setting. Like, if you don't have goals and you're just wafting, you're slowing down your success. And we're not going to do that here. So, step one, what is your true dream vision? And I want you to include it all. Do you want to be a mother who can take time off for maternity leave and have your business still run? Is that something you would want in your future? Or you would just prefer to be a one-man show? How much money do you want? I know that I would probably like 8 figures. I would like complete freedom. I want to be able to fly my family to different destinations. I know the clothes that I love to shop with. It is in my dream to, fly to New York just for a shopping day. I'm being real about myself. I have gotten rid of already any limitations that say that's selfish or that's bad. I believe that the dreams and the things you're attracted to come from a higher source, whether you call that God or the universe. We're supposed to prosper. You can help way more people when you are financially lucrative and free and not stressed and not, having the tension of worrying about bills. So what would your team look like? How big would it be? Where do you actually want to go on vacation? Are you dreaming about like an ultimate European destination, but you're saying, oh, not this year, 5 years maybe, or, oh, that would be expensive. Oh, I'm too broke to fly my mom with me. All of those thoughts are holding you down. Be real and write out your dream vision. You can make it. Dreams come true all the time. There's so much proof in the world that dreams come true. Okay, so to track how we're doing towards our goal, we're going to do SMART goals because we're smart. So SMART goals are always specific. They are always measurable. They're attainable. They're relevant towards you reaching that dream vision. And they're also time-based. And I'm going to show you an exact example of some SMART goals. So examples would be 30,000 revenue this month. You can see that it's specific, it's measurable. I can measure if I'm going to get to 30K. It's attainable. I do 6 figures a month, so you can definitely do those 5 figures and then grow to 6 figures. And maybe one day we'll get to 7, who knows? It is relevant. This is going to directly help me get to my vision with time. And it is time-based. That's why I said this month. It's really, really detailed. Another example, 10 new clients this week. It's SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Every goal that you're going to set for your monthly plan will be SMART. So how we get to a specific monthly, daily goal, we work backwards. So the first thing that I want you to do is make a yearly goal. This can be with money. This can be with the amount of clients. This could be moving to a new location. Choose every single year a dream goal. With Starlight Medspa, I have my yearly agenda, and at the very back of it, I write down all of my goals for the year, and they're big goals. They're not, just casual goals. Dream big and be big. And again, there's always that saying, shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you land among the stars. Shoot high. Life's short. You deserve it. You're special. Shoot very, very high. So you have your yearly goals. Then you're going to take that yearly goal and work backwards. Break it down to a month. And then from a month, break it down to a day. And when I say day, I do mean work day, because it's very important as a beauty boss to still take your time off to recalibrate, to connect with family, to take care of yourself. Otherwise, you're not working as good as you think that you are. So, for an example, my SMART goal, well, not mine, but the example of the SMART goal, 360K revenue this year. So that would mean 30,000 a month, 7,500 a week, and 1,500 a day. So if I need it to make 1,500 a day, that could be with 5 clients spending 300 each. It could be 3 clients spending 500 each. I'm really going to get specific and keep it with a daily goal that I'm striving to and that I'm aware of. You're going to do amazing with this. All of this planning is already leading your ship straight to success. So, success is in the doing. Again, you could spend your day making your beautiful plan, which is exciting, but you need to take action. You are the creation in your life, the powerhouse. You're going to move the ship. You're not going to just let it wait while you're plugging in the GPS directions. So, some examples of success is in the doing. What you're pretty much going to be doing is a continuous cycle of getting clients and then selling them things, and then getting clients and selling them things, nurturing your existing clients and selling them things. And what's important, I'm going to teach you all about selling. I have a million tricks. That's what we do. But what I sell is always more in value than in money. So if someone's paying $200 for a treatment, the value I'm giving them is like $400. We spoil our clients, and that's why it's always a fair exchange. We're going to teach all about sales and marketing in further modules. Okay, this is something you need to know. Key performance indicators, KPIs. This is business stuff, people. We are estheticians, nurse injectors, hairstylists. We probably didn't go to business school. So I only learned the term KPIs like 2 years ago, and I'm 10 years into Starlight Medspa. I have learned so many different things through time, which means I made a lot of mistakes. I hit my first million 7 years into business. That could have been way sooner if I have what I am gifting you guys, an exact plan from somebody who has already done it. So key performance indicators are how you are going to measure your SMART goals. You could have KPIs with clients. So that could be the amount of new clients that you get. It could be how many clients come back and rebook with you. There's multiple different KPIs that we're going to use, but right now we're just making our foundational money plan, our blueprint, a business plan. So KPIs can be with money, how much money you're turning over per client, how much the profit is. Again, there are endless KPIs. With services, it could be how many Botox clients you're doing, how many Dysport clients you're doing, how many facials versus microneedling. These are all KPIs. And then products, how much of one unit you're selling, what's not selling. All of this you're going to start paying attention to because you're a business person now. So we have our vision. We know we're going to measure it. But what will make you fail before you even start is the wrong product and service menu. You're going to nail this. You're going to build your core treatments. And this means that they have to be special and stand out. What is always going to protect you from competing with the med spa down the block is your uniqueness, your attention to detail. With your treatments, you can see at Starlight Medspa, all of our treatments are done underneath Starlight. We have star projectors in there. We have a signature scent. This person's getting the Starlight Glow. I named it after us. If I have my own treatment that's named after us and is designed how I want it, nobody else can offer it. It's what I offer. So it's already special and unique. You have to see what other people are doing, yes, around you, but concentrate on yourself and making each treatment great. Always be asking, how can your treatment be better? You also need to know how much every single little thing costs to run your business, to provide a facial, to provide Botox. You need to have your costs perfect. If you don't, first of all, you're going to be working like a dog and not getting the profit that you need. But you're also not going to be able to play around strategically with promotions, with psychological sales techniques that make you make more money. So always aim your product value and monetary amount high enough that you can leave room for a discount when it's Black Friday or when you want to put it on promotion. And also, we have integrity. So our services are going to be priced according to the value. We're going to give our clients a lot. We're going to strive to be the best in education and service. So you don't want to be the cheap med spa on the block, because you're going to attract the cheap customers. It's going to really stagnate your growth. You're going to put your brand in the category of luxury and work hard to make sure that you can uphold that value. So you're going to make a list of all your core treatments that you can offer. And I want you to list all the ways that you can make it special. When you've listed all of these ways that you can make it special, take it a step forward. Ask yourself, how can it be better? What would make it better? And then see ways to implement that. So for example, my Starlight Glow facial, it's an hour facial. It has taken techniques that I have learned from going to different spas and facials around the world. It incorporates premium technology. It's always customized. It has beautiful music playing. I'm aware of the 5 senses. It's luxurious, it's awesome, and it makes the client's skin better. So it's a very, very special treatment. And everything at Starlight Med Spa, I always think, how could it be better? Is it serving in value more than the money cost? Is it priced correctly? I look at how much it costs me to do the treatment and the profit margin, and I make sure that it's fair to me and to serving where I need to be and where my staff deserves to be with compensation. So nail this, nail your products and nail your services. Always be aware when you're bringing in a product line that you can use it to complement the services. For example, I created my own Starlight Skin product line because there was a void in the industry, and I wanted to make sure that every single ingredient in the products that I recommend for my thousands of clients is grade A. I want to make sure that no ingredient in it clogs their pores. I want to make sure that there's options for aftercare when they're doing something invasive like microneedling that is going to help their healing process. So I sell Starlight Skin, and it complements every single treatment that I offer. Do your research when you're bringing in a product line, and make sure that you realize that your work that you're doing on your client doesn't stop in spa. They should be sold what will carry on their results at home. Okay, in your money plan, it's super important that you know who you're speaking to when you're selling, who your ideal client is. Where are they? Are they on Instagram? Are they on TikTok all the time? Maybe it's an older generation that is on Facebook. You really need to know where they are, because that's where you're going to show up advertising to them. Do they like Starbucks instead of Tim Hortons? Are they, health conscious and always at the gym or having like matcha lattes? Where are they? You need to know who this person is, because that's the only way that your marketing is going to be super, super targeted. Of course, you'll see people from all walks of life, ages, genders, everything, but target in on who your dream client would be. Make up an avatar for her, maybe even give her a name. Get detailed and connect with her. Connect with her in your mind, and you'll know where she is, how she likes to be spoken to, which kind of images would catch her eye and make her stop scrolling on social media. Really get to know them. For example, Starlight Medspa, my girls are on Instagram. They're very health conscious. They love social media and celebrity culture. And I see multiple of them walking through my door each day. Okay, so my huge motto that has helped me excel in the industry, not just survive for 10 years, but absolutely dominate the market where I am. I create, I don't compete. I'm not looking at what everybody else is doing. I'm not consuming their social media. I just wake up and I know that I want to serve my clients. I want to be the best and to reach my big picture, big vision goal. So I create instead of compete. That doesn't mean you're going to be naive and not look at your surrounding competition in your area. You're going to get a general sense of their price point, what technologies they're offering, how they're marketing. You could even be strategic and go get services done somewhere else. See what other people's processes are, people who are ahead of you. Anytime I travel anywhere around the world, I always get a facial from the best. I'm always open to learning. And what sets great business people apart is always growing. Grow, learn. I'm constantly, literally listening to a podcast, a self-help thing, business stuff. I'm always growing, and knowledge is power. So know your competitor, but don't be intimidated. You're special, you're unique, and you're going to create. Okay, we also have to be smart. Although, like financial planning and stuff, personally, I made a lot of mistakes with this. I love spending things. I am an emotional buyer. I will shop and like think about it later, and I won't track unnecessary finances. That totally held me back. Now, to a T, I'm looking at spreadsheets all the time. I'm very aware of where the money goes. I know how much it costs me per location every single month to run it. I know that I will feel more abundant, sleep better at night if I have a piggy bank savings. I need you to get an Excel sheet, and I need you to record every single bill that you have in a month. Costs of payroll, costs of paying yourself, costs of buying supplies. Everything that you buy in a month, I need you to have on a document so that you're aware. You have to bring in that much amount of money to cover your expenses, and then the rest is profit. And are you the type when you get some profit that you kind of just spend it and splurge? I have been guilty of that. I like money's easy to spend, isn't it? And my philosophy is always just make more money. But I myself am guilty of this, and I'm telling you, you need to have your financial plan done. Also, if you're just starting, you need to project some months of, building yourself up. You might not have 100 clients walking through your door the first month of opening. So you need to have your finances, I would say at least 6 months, to be able to feel abundant enough that you're not scared. When you're scared of finances, you're operating from tension. And when there is tension, there are blocks and there's no flow of abundance circulating to you. So get money smart. You could even, of course, get a great accountant and a great bookkeeper, but maybe there's somebody that you really, really trust, like a parent or, a spouse. Maybe not a spouse, that could go south. But somebody that you deeply trust with your whole heart to be your second eye and to hold you accountable, that you can run by financial investments for a second opinion, especially if you're an emotional buyer. Don't let finances sink you. It's one of the number one things that sink businesses. So you're going to be money smart. I need you to have that plan. Okay, so I've outlined how to make a business plan, aka money plan. Now I want you to take aligned action with me. When I say aligned action, I mean action that is smart, that moves the ball forward. Another bad quality of business owners like ourselves, we may be busy, but we could be doing random tasks that like take us all over the place. No, we're rockets here. We're going to have a plan, work backwards, have a daily plan, check off our SMART goals, be working that plan. And I'm going to take you through the steps now of your homework before the next lesson. Okay, so instead of homework, I'm actually going to call it growth work because we're all grown adults here and we're going to make serious business moves. So the first thing that your homework is, lock in that big picture vision. Next, I want you to cement your 1-year goal. Let's say my big picture vision is to make 8 figures. I probably am not going to make that this year, so no worries, I'm going to be there. But this year, I would make something that's attainable to me, that's big for this year. Then I want you to work backwards into your monthly goal. So take that year goal, break it down to the month. From month, we take it to day. If you work 5 days a week, you have 5 days of daily goals and a plan with KPIs measuring how you will reach that goal. We're not going to just be that silly little ship wafting in the water, never doing big things. We're here for it. So from that daily goal, it is up to you to make aligned actions. Nobody will do it for you. You're not just going to manifest it from the sky with zero action. Take action with me. And KPIs. Choose your basic KPIs. It's probably going to be how much money are you making, how much profit, how many clients are coming back. Start making a list of things that you can track. Success trackers. You're going to make the profile of your ideal client down to her name, what social media platforms she's on, what her day is like, what her dreams are. Is she going on vacation this year? If so, for what? Which celebrities does she follow? Which skincare does she buy? What attracts her at Sephora? Really, really detailed. Okay, you are going to make a list of your core services, which products could be sold with those services, and how they would benefit your client. Again, you're only allowed to sell things that bring an increase in life to people, so improve them. Otherwise, you're not selling it. It's bad business, bad karma. Really make your products and services special. Give them cute names, have a theme. Do everything you can to make your brand unique. We're going to be getting more into how to brand, how to market later, but this is your growth work. Okay, last but not least, maybe you're like a finance guru, who knows? But you need to know your monthly costs, projected expenses. Eventually you'll be going through that list with a fine-tooth comb, seeing how you can lower expenses, save money. I want you tracking your bank account to see what you're buying and like, is it necessary or it's kind of like a want? Really get to know who you are as a spender. I really want you guys to get into the flow and frequency of abundance too, and feeling abundant and not be holding your purse strings. It has to be a inflow and outflow, and you have to believe that more is always coming to you. You're a magnet. Money flows. Have cash in your wallet. Never say limiting things like, I can't afford this. Yes, you can afford it. Just how can I afford it? You have to just change that mindset. Mindset's going to make or break you. And I believe in mindset so much that through these modules, you're going to be taught all of my methods that have just skyrocketed me towards major success with Starlight. Okay, congratulations. Thank you for sticking with me through this blueprint money making plan session. We're going to keep going, but I want you to do your homework first and really connect with it. Amazing things are coming up. You're going to be so much farther than you were before you started this module as you go through everything. If you ever need more support, you can personally reach out to me and I'll show you all of the different ways that I can support you further and be alongside you as you make your plans, as you implement them. Until then, it is my gratitude that you spent this time with me and that you trust me and believe in me. And my promise to you is to just go above and beyond to give you every bit of help and success and give you my hand to hold as you go through this. I've already walked this path, so you don't have to take all of the mistakes that I did. I'm literally showing you my footprints that brought me up to the mountain. So thank you and see you in the next lesson. Let's jump in to lesson 2 in module 1, which will be a game changer. I can already tell you this will be my absolute favorite lesson. The information in this presentation has changed my life, has attracted me every good thing that has ever come to me, and is the pillar of my success behind the Starlight brands. I am grateful and excited to share it with you. Let's dive right in. As always, reach out to me, Kay Starlight on Instagram. Get in touch at thestarlighteffect.com and on TikTok. Just getting in there, but it is the Starlight Effect on TikTok. Best practices. Success is in the doing. If you only watch this once, so much information is going to be missed. Also, if your ego tells you, I don't need this lesson isn't for me, you're going to miss out. Have your notebook, take your notes. Your brain is not designed to remember all of the details. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. That's a famous Confucius quote. I use it all the time in my trainings. Study, replay, put in the work. And of course, aligned action. Alignment coming from this beautiful, successful boss lady energy. Let's get it. Let's dive in. Okay, your current reality. Let's be real. Where are you now? Where is your bank account at? Where is your stress levels? What's the story that you're telling of yourself right now? Oh, getting clients is so hard. Oh my God, being a beauty boss is so stressful. Things are slow because it's just that time of year. Where are you? Get real with your mindset, your bank account, the current amount of clients you have. We can't ignore it. We need to know where we are to know where we're going. But where is your future reality? It's going to be money, freedom, that vacation that you've dreamed of, tons of 5-star clients on repeat, clients coming to you from your great online branding, attracting them so you don't have to hustle too hard for them. That's where you're going, and that's what we're going to focus on. The future you, your highest self. I'm always connecting with Kay Starlight. She is my highest self. I speak like her. I truly embody her. And I'm going to have you do the same. Okay. So the first thing we're diving into, we need to shift our paradigms. What are paradigms? Essentially, they're habits, but habits that you do on repeat without even thinking because they begin in your subconscious. So you have subconscious beliefs and programming that lead you to the habits, and what you do every day through these habits creates your current reality, your results. So wherever you are, if you're broke, if you have no clients, if you think business is hard, it's because your habits are creating this reality. Easy peasy, shift your habits, shift your actions, and your reality is going to change next. So, what are your paradigms? Be honest with yourself and look in your mirror. Maybe you wake up every day and you think, oh, I don't really know what to do. And you do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And maybe spend your time in a certain place that clearly isn't giving you the results that you deserve. I want you to write down all of your current habits, what you're doing, what you're not doing. And then I'm going to help you build the exact action steps that are going to lead you straight to more money, more clients, better branding, and the powerful Medspa you. So, I love the stick figure drawing. I actually got it from one of my teachers, Bob Proctor. It simplifies everything, and simple is how we love to operate. Imagine your brain is divided into two parts. Above you have the conscious mind, where you're thinking, perceiving, having your thoughts. Underneath is the subconscious minds. Everything that you choose to believe dips below to your subconscious mind and creates your habits, creates who you are essentially. So we can actually choose our beliefs. Instead of thinking getting clients is hard, I am going to shift my system and choose to believe clients come easily. I'm a client attraction magnet. People care what I have to offer and they deserve to have my services. If I keep doing this through journaling, through affirmations, through becoming aware of all those sticky little patterns that are holding me down, then I'm going to automatically start moving with habits that are going to change my current reality, not keep me where I am with no growth or slow growth. We're going to skyrocket towards success, and you need to get rid of all of those beliefs that are holding you down like a dead weight. Common ones, work is hard, my clients are cheap. It's really hard to get people to spend money. Anything like that, you have to let it go. So, our new belief system. We're going to go from our negative beliefs and switch them to positive affirmations. Instead of, I have low profit, my profit's always growing, I'm so happy and grateful, more money's flocking to me. My clients easily spend because they know I'm suggesting the best service for them. My clients look amazing, they rave about me, they bring in repeat clientele. Shift your beliefs every day, hype yourself up, start coming with new positive energy. This makes all the difference. It really, truly does. And this is quite frankly something I've practiced since the beginning of Starlight. I started with diving into Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. That book changed everything for me. That was probably when I was about 23 years old. And since then, it's been constant self-help, constantly building myself up. I was an overweight person with a pizza face of acne, abusive relationship, doing terrible things to my body and my life. I am a completely different person, and I got this way through inner work and turning inwards, taking responsibility for my energy and my actions, and I started telling a different story of myself. I chose the story to become Kay Starlight, and you can do the same. So this pink actually represents the percentage that your success is related to energy, towards your mindset, through your vibration. It's 80-20. The 20% is strategy. So that means literally 80% of the success that you do or don't have is because of the frequency and the vibe you're on, your energy, your thought patterns, your paradigms. That's huge. Focus on your energy every single day and do that 20% of action from this powerful boss energy, and you're gonna just be rolling in the dough, success, and it's gonna be that key that finally unlocks what's missing. So 80% comes from the inside. Your mindset, again, you control your mind. Your thoughts create your feelings create your attitude leads to action, and action, reaction, results. It's all intertwined. Your vibration, literally, this is the law of attraction stuff. Your vibe attracts everything. Your money, your tribe, your employees. You're going to attract when you're vibrating on the same frequency as everything else. Get your energy up. Don't come from the place of, oh, what do I do today? My social media sucks. I don't know what content to post. That's not going to attract you the success that you're here for in this program and in life. This applies to everything. So then strategy is over here. This little tiny black sliver is the blueprint plan that you're going to follow. Get big into your energy work the strategy, and I promise you, you'll have the same success, maybe even greater than Starlight Medspa. Okay, something I see all the time and personally had myself, money blocks. Do you ever go to give your client the POS terminal to pay for their appointment and the tip option comes up and something inside of you gets awkward? Oh, you don't have to tip, or, like some people even exit out the tip option and just hand it to them. You are blocking. No thanks, money. It's really, really negative, and that energy of not saying, hey, here's the thing, it says tip. You won't actually say that, but you'll proudly give them the machine and accept that tip because you deserve it and you've given them so much in value, way more than the monetary price they're paying. So accept the tip, accept greatness into your life. Don't close it off and say no. Another money block in this industry is telling people about expensive services. If you have a high ticket service and a client asks you the price, if instinctually you get internally worried to tell them that price, thinking, this is going to turn them off, or this is a big treatment to afford, they probably won't buy it. You're blocking yourself. There is money stuff coming from the inside that is slowing down your success. A lot of people have problems upselling. In their mind, they're thinking, oh, she already spent a lot. I'm not going to suggest everything she needs. Maybe I'll wait till next time. Blocking you, stopping you, and slowing you down. Become aware of these money blocks and then again, shift them. It feels weird to shift them the first time, but just keep going. Say yes to prosperity and you'll be well on your way towards making more money. Okay, truly embody the new you. What's your new story? My story is I'm Kay Starlight. I have the best dream team at Starlight Medspa. I attract clients all the time, my dream clients who I deeply love and care for and have the ability to change their skin. I'm doing a great service. I deserve all of the prosperity coming to me. My new lines of businesses grow and thrive. I have enough time to travel and spend with my kids. I am the ultimate highest self of me. I could say, oh my God, hiring is so hard. It's a slow time of year. I'm so stressed out. Instead, I'm a person, I get like that, but I'm conscious of it and I shift it and I don't let it hold space. So I really want you to write down the new story that you're going to start telling. And when normally somebody would say, how are you? How's business going? Force yourself to speak the new story instead of what you might have said in the past. The negative version. Flip it positive, raise your vibration, step in and embody the new you. The new you is so much funner and better. Okay, so I call it recalibrating. There are certain practices where you can recalibrate your energy. You could journal. And journaling is also a great way to see what's blocking you, stopping you, and slowing you down. You could say in your journal, what should I do today to make more money? And then write down the answers. And there you go. You have an action plan. You already know and have answers inside of you that if you connect with yourself, you're going to get so much farther. Meditation is something that is like, I've used it so often. I need to get back more into it. But I've learned through so many online programs to how meditation works best for me. You could put on a power song that like hypes you up and just puts you in a different level energy. Whatever you need to do to step into the energy of where you're going instead of where you are, devote time in the morning to get here before you take your action steps. Start experimenting with different things. Recalibrate daily. This is your SMART goals. Remember from the first lesson, SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound goals. I'm telling you to recalibrate daily. And this means a work day. So 5 days a week or however many days you work and you want to grow your business. So I hope it's 5 days a week. Recalibrate. There's no limit about how much time that should take. It's different for everybody. Do what suits you. Just make sure you have gotten and stepped into that vibration of your highest self, of this money-making queen who is a Medspa success and a business success in her own right, or him. Okay, so we're doing all of this energy work. We have a new story. We've identified our slow habits that are probably triggered from our subconscious beliefs. We're taking action, we're becoming self-aware, and we're really starting to embody the energy of a new person. That's well and good, but that won't have money and success fall out of the sky. Success is in the doing from this beautiful, vibrant spirit. So it's your time to take aligned action with me. What are we going to do? Again, instead of homework, I love to call this growth work. It's catchier and it's more fun. So the first thing I want you to do is take out a journal and write down honestly where you are. What's your bank account? What's the story you're telling? What's your situation with your branding and your social media? What about employees? Where are you with the services that you offer? Write down a complete and honest picture of where you are. This is going to make it so clear of where you need to go and the changes that you need to make. Okay, so where you were. The next page is going to be where you're going. Again, I want you to dream big and be truthful to what your soul is telling you. Don't put a limit on it because your mind says, oh, that's probably not possible. Write down where you're going to go. And the higher and more honest you are with yourself, the bigger success you're going to have, the faster you're going to call in all of the success, have fun with it, connect with all of those dreams that you had when you were a little child. Dreams come true all the time and you're going to make it happen. Okay, what are your existing paradigms? Again, these are those subconscious habits. A tangible example, my paradigm when I wake up is I make the plan of the whole day. Do you think I used to do that, 10 years ago before Starlight Medspa? Nope, I probably just wafted in the water like that ship without a rudder. Now you're going to identify your existing paradigms and it's going to become pretty obvious what and how you should shift. You need new success paradigms. And later on, as we go through this modules, I'm going to spill the secrets of what all of these success habits truly look like. I'm going to hold nothing back. Everything that has brought me to a multi-7-figure revenue in my Starlight brand, you're going to know too. Okay, so new paradigms. Write out, again, you already know some successful habits that you should adapt and adopt to move forward. So write those down and consciously make a point to start taking action on those. Okay, next, I want you to list your limiting subconscious beliefs. Business is hard. Other people have easier success because of where they live and where they work. I didn't start with money, so things are harder for me. Anything that is just a belief in you that does not serve you, You have the power to change. I want you to change them. Change them with affirmations, change them with a choice. You can even literally say out loud, no more. I choose to believe that money just flows to me. I'm worthy. I attract it. Everything changes from now. So your new affirmations you're going to do, you're going to identify all of those little spaces in your life where money gets stopped and blocked. Any of those beliefs you have, tipping is awkward, they won't spend this much, upselling is bad, money is bad, anything like that that you might have believed since you've been a kid. Let it go. It's not working. This is an abundant world and there's more than enough for you. Shift those money blocks again with a conscious choice. We're choosing to believe money's abundant. Your service is so valuable that people can afford it. They will find the money to afford it because it's that good. It will uplift their whole life to get whatever services you offer. They can definitely put the money aside, make some sacrifices in their life and cut back in some areas if they have to. Everybody can afford your services. Otherwise, they won't even step through your door. Okay, whoops. Then your next action step, you're going to recalibrate daily. I thought this was a repeat slide, but I did mean this on purpose. Recalibrate, find what you love. Reach out to me. I can give you some more tips and tricks of what actually works and what's fun to do. All of this little stuff, this can be fun. This can enrich your life and make you play again. And in the business world, there's so much going on. We need this fun and this play. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're gonna embody her. I'm using all female terms. Of course, there's some male beauty bosses out there, but so far all my clients are women and I just wanna speak to as many people as possible. But of course, your highest self, embody your highest self. Okay, and next, keep going. Practice everything. Go back through the lessons and keep coming with me. There's so much juicy stuff ahead. Again, if you want personalized training by me, I'm getting clients one-to-one major results. So reach out to me. This program's awesome, but one-to-one stuff is invaluable. I love you guys. I am happy to serve you. I will continue to try to do my best to make your business flourish. Thank you for joining me. See you in the next lesson. Hello, my Medspa beauties. Welcome back to Medspa Maven. I hope you're loving this course so far. So much amazing content and lessons to come. So let's move right along. Here is a necessary lesson. Today we're going to deal with legality and compliance. We have to set up for success and not do anything that could literally tear our businesses down in the future. So let's get moving. Okay, as always, I'm on Instagram, kstarlight. Comment on my stuff. Let me know what you like, what you want to see more of. The Starlight Effect on TikTok, and as always, thestarlighteffect.com. News updates are there. My awesome newsletter, connecting one-to-one with me. You can also set up to learn more about my one-to-one services, which are game changers. So let's jump right in. Okay, as always, success is in the doing. If you just listen to this, if you listen to anything one time, you forget 90% of what's said. So it's smart to re-listen. Never skip a lesson, even if you've been in the med spa game for years. Take notes and study it. Repeat the lessons. Have it playing in your ear pods when you're cleaning. Take gold from this course and you will be successful. As always, just knowing things won't make the money appear in your life. You need to take aligned action from that beautiful boss babe energy we spoke about in the money mindset lesson. So let's go. Okay, so you are a smart cookie. You're a beauty boss. Everything you've already learned to get you this far proves that you are smart. So set your business up right with legality, with insurance, because there are people out there that will tear you down and you're not going to let them. You're not going to have cracks in your business that could get you in legal trouble or trouble with the government or God knows what else, because you're going to have all of your bases always covered. So, licensing. First, there's trade licensing. I'm a licensed medical esthetician. I know cosmetic injectors and doctors always have to have their license in good standing, and there's different rules for Canada and the United States. So wherever you are, make sure that you are qualified and have the certification to show that you are who you say you are, that you are allowed to practice the treatments that you are doing in the area that you're doing. Make sure that you have all this licensing. I used to have all of my diplomas and certificates displayed to my clients. It's a great way to silently acknowledge that you are well trained and able to be an expert in this area without you even having to say it. So you might want to even display all of your licensing. Okay, I always say stuff like that is called a silent salesperson. Things like displaying your diplomas and all of your before and after pictures, they're literally silent salespeople, so they're really going to help you. The next part of licensing for advanced treatments like injectables, even what we carry at Starlight, microneedling, Morpheus 8, we need medical direction. So without this, when the health inspector comes around or if anybody has any bad reaction to anything, you need your medical direction to sign off on it. Make sure you're in great standing with him or her, and that you're covered with medical direction. And then, of course, business licensing and city permits. Oh, to get new licensing for a new med spa, it was so annoying for my second location. They kept delaying my processes and it was quite stressful. So get your licensing done ahead of time if you're opening up a new location, and prepare excess time for them being, sticklers with you having, the wrong paperwork or missing documents. Really prepare and make sure your business licensed is covered. And when it renews each year, make sure you're on top of that. Where I am, I have to renew my business license every 2 years. And sometimes I miss that mail. So just make sure that you are on top of it. Okay, so then there's health and safety. We are in the medical spa business. We have to have things pristine, sterilized to the max for the health of our clients and beautiful healthy results for them. So sanitization, make sure there is a system and a process and everything is fully documented. So when a new team member comes on board, there is written protocol of exactly what has to happen. How long things have to be sanitized, have your timers, have a beautiful sterile area free of food. Don't let people in the back staff room pollute your health and safety area. Make sure that you have sharps containers for anything sharp. Follow the book. Be a stickler to your staff about this kind of stuff, because if there's any failure in any kind, it's going to reflect on you as the business owner. Go above and beyond with it. Get a little crazy with it. I have it always done at Starlight Med Spa that if there's a random inspection at any time, we're going to pass. And even the health and safety inspectors often say that we're above and beyond sterile and one of the best clinics that they see. So strive for excellence in this. Your clients will appreciate it, your staff will respect you, and it will prevent any problem down the line. Medical records, like we are, even though it's the beauty industry, this is some medical stuff we're dealing with. So make sure that you have everything documented, that you're always going through the consultation questions and having people sign off on any health conditions that they have. Do it all. Never skimp in this area. Okay, the final piece that you need to get in line is insurance for yourself, for your clients, and any risks that they face on your premise. This includes slippery floors, of course, the treatments that you do, and also your staff. In Ontario, where I am, it is by choice if you want to get separate insurance for your staff alone, and it's not mandatory. So little errors that could occur could really come and bite you later. So make sure that your general beauty insurance is covering everything, including your staff. You might think everything's good when business is just rolling along and everything is rosy, and you might think that people would never want to hurt you. But the truth of the matter is, if money is involved and if anything ever happens where somebody can come into money, a lot of times people change their face and become somebody completely different and will justify things in their mind to make them feel better that they are attacking you for money. So don't let them win. Have great insurance, follow protocol with treatments, have everybody sign off on everything, keep your records, do everything right, and you will always rise above. This is necessary. Don't skimp on it. Understand your insurance, have it updated at all times, and feel happy about paying this insurance bill at the end of every month. It protects you. Okay, and then next, client records. So in your CRM, your client relationship manager, you need to have consent. You can choose to get a lawyer to go over your consent forms. Again, you are a smart cookie. But you're also going to have medical records kept here. Before and after photos are essential. Once in a while, you're going to get somebody in your spa that says, "Oh, I don't want any pictures of me." And you say, "This is protocol." And even have it signed off in your client waiver that you will be taking pictures of them and storing these pictures. You don't have to post it all over social media, but it is to protect you. There are people out there that literally do suing scams as, as a profession. They do it a lot and more than one occurrence. So you are not going to allow them to say, "Oh, I have this mark. It got so much worse since seeing you." You're going to have the photo proof that you are treating them properly. It's to protect yourself. It's reasonable. And anybody who doesn't want to follow this protocol, they're just not going to be treated by you. Very rarely does that happen. The next thing, if anything ever does go wrong, you do need to report this incident and keep it in your records. Let your insurance company know of it. Again, just everything by the book to protect you and everything that you have built. You've put so much into your business. Don't let anything fall through the cracks. Too important. Your success is way too important. Okay, so this was a quick lesson. I just had to say it. So now it's time to take a line to action with me. So again, go over your licensing requirements, see when they need to be renewed. Even this is a great opportunity to start thinking about other certifications that you plan and want to get. Maybe now is the time to start looking into getting those extra credentials to skyrocket your business. You're going to do insurance. Whoops, that slide passed fast, but insurance requirements that cover you, your clients, and your staff. And then I want you to do a little business walkthrough. Get a pad and paper and go room to room and make sure that it is matching the health and safety requirements of your area. If an inspector said surprise and popped up today, would you pass? What could they say to use against you? Go one step ahead and have them unable to say anything at all times. Okay, and then improve and bulletproof your client consent forms. Even again, it's worth the cost just to have a lawyer quickly glance at it. I know nothing is quick with them and they're going to charge you by the hour. But again, this is worth it. This is a business expense that will give you peace of mind and save you headaches. As you grow and grow and grow, you're going to have different encounters with different people, and not all people are rooting for you. So make sure all of your bases are covered. Bulletproof those consent form. And next time I see you, we're going to be covering even more that is going to progress your business. So keep going. Jewels and gold are ahead for you. This is really awesome. I hope you're loving it, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye. Welcome back to Medspa Maven. We're going to talk about setting up your beautiful space today. Are you feeling like a maven yet? Remember, it means an expert, well versed in the area. I'm sure you are. I'm sure that you've learned some jewels from this course and so much more to come. So let's roll with it. Okay, so as always, you know where to find me on Instagram, on TikTok, and the website is the hub of all new relevant information. And getting a one-to-one call with me, which is completely free, and it allows you to know the pricing of working with me, the different structures that are available, and are for you if you really want to take your business to the next level fast. I have laser sessions that are even only an hour. Okay, as always, success is in the doing. Do the work. Don't just hear the work. Doing makes money. Doing brings success. Let's get down to it. Okay, your environment matters. It really, really, truly does. Here's a little picture of me at my second location in Toronto, and this tree was actually hand painted by an artist who poured in Reiki energy to her work. And this is for peace, for self-love, for healing. You'll notice that all of these little touches raise the vibration of your area. Having special things that are high vibrational. We're going to play with our 5 senses when it comes to creating your physical business environment. Everything matters. Colors, mixing with branding, all of it. Okay, so your treatment room is going to be very, very important. Again, ambience, 5 senses, how the bed feels, the music that is playing. You can't have a playlist coming in with like swear words or, hyped up dance music when they're trying to have a relaxing treatment. You want music that invokes beauty and self-care and lightens people's moods. Again, I have artwork that is poured in with Reiki energy. This is one that my husband had created on glass using Starlight Blue. We always have these orbs, these magic orbs in our room. You want all of the cords neatly displayed, no cords everywhere, no dust bunnies in the corner. People are really going to inspect your environment, and you have to think of how it makes them feel. It should always be predictable, but feel amazing. Let them step into a whole new world. Literally at Starlight in our treatment rooms, we have starlight projected on the ceiling of the rooms. And there's ambience with the lighting. It's dark. We keep our mag lamps off during the treatments, except for when we're doing skin analysis or extractions. And in that case, we're covering their eyes so that they're not bothered by the light. Your environment truly, truly matters, and paying attention to detail is going to set your spa apart. It should feel special. Again, with branding, it's all about being unique. They should know where they are and that they're with you just by the room. This is going to really set you apart. Okay, so again, here's another clip of starlight. We have always interesting lighting. The star is projecting, music playing. You can't really see, but I have our own signature Starlight Bliss candles scented. In my general spa areas, I have my own signature scent that is in a diffuser, and it's the same at both locations. So no matter if they're at my first location or my second location, when they smell the smell, they're reminded of where they are. There's no place like Starlight, and I want you to do your business the same. Okay, this is Starlight Toronto. I actually named the design Galactic Bliss. Galactic because I'm always with my Starlight theme, but it's also calming despite being incredibly modern. And we're in downtown Toronto. Think of it as like the New York of Canada, kind of funky, kind of cool. So we stayed with the floors undone, the ceilings undone, but we brought the blissful element that mirrors our first location. So pick a theme, pick colors. Lighting is so important these days. Accent lighting of LED strips. Find a great contractor or designer that you're going to work with long term that fits your budget. Luckily, my husband was always my glass and design contractor and handyman, so it worked out for me. But find your people in every area. Otherwise, it's going to be overwhelming for you. You don't just want to have a blank wall or a plain blank wall with certificates. You can be more special than this, and your unique flair is going to make your client feel like they're in a special place. Yeah, I have a typo, as you've probably noticed, but it's okay. We all get the gist. Okay, so again, another shot from Starlight Toronto. This is before my second display shelf was built. So on my first display shelf, I have testers available. It's really important for your ideal client to be able to feel your product, for you to show them and not just have it like too rigid that they can't touch things. So my first display shelf is for touching. My second one is for all the products that we're going to sell them. And again, this waiting area is just comfy and it's branded. You see Starlight Medspa, big, behind the desk. You know where you are, you'll never miss it. All of these things, even if you're just starting out, they're going to be important in the long run. This is what makes you unique and valuable, and it's going to increase the price that you're able to charge. Make it really, really special. This is your home. And here is my Starlight Vaughan, my first location, and it's very bright. It's super clean. Everybody always comments on how clean it is. I have touches of my Starlight Blue, and again, my branding is always displayed. My clients can walk right up to the shelf and test the products and play with the products. In my waiting area, I have a mirror for consultations. I have an iPad playing before and after pictures. Again, I told you that before and after pictures are called silent salespeople. They can communicate without words how awesome you are. They should be everywhere. Show them to a client at every chance. And then any of the materials that they can read while sitting there are going to be relevant to the treatments I offer. Here we have the Debunk Dictionary on the front table right here. And this is all of the bad products and what are in them to just educate our clients. A lot of people have skin problems because of the products that they're using and they don't even know about it. So I would suggest you have a before and after book or iPad showing all of your work, some educational information, and it should be very comfortable, very bright, very beautiful, and they should know that they're in your spot. Okay, so again, our 5 senses. What do they see? Of course, it should be beautiful. It should be branded with your colors, but it should also be clean. They shouldn't be seeing hairs everywhere or like little dust bunnies. Be very mindful of what the client sees. Smell. Again, I have diffusers with a scent that I chose for both locations that match. Also candles, bathroom scents. Make sure that they smell something beautiful and subconsciously recognize where they are. They should hear amazing ambient music that is non-offensive to anybody. Even if I love like music that has profanity, I'm aware that not everybody does. And I have to just be professional. So my music is all clean remixes, even if I do play things that might have swearing. They should be able to touch beauty. So that means when their skin hits your bed, that it feels luxurious, that it feels soft, that the blankets that they have are soft, that the towel you're using on their face is not scratchy. All these little things. They should be offered water or tea, a calming tea. You could make your own signature tea to taste. You could put lemon water, the water of the day. All of these little things are special. So every sense, I want you to literally get out a little notebook and write down every way that you could increase somebody's sense. There are some that you're not doing that you might think, oh, I do enough. This won't make or break me, but it will in the long run. I really want to set you up for complete long-term success, for you to be able to charge premium pricing because you are premium. So all of this matters. Have fun with it. Make it unique. Make it make you happy. I love being in my locations. I love how I feel. Again, it's Starlight Bliss and Galactic Bliss. I have fun with the names. I play with it. You should do the same. Okay, then you have the areas in your spa. Reception. This should just receive and greet the client with beautiful hospitality. Have it clean, have some beverages there, have somebody there to greet them. Don't just have them walk in and be like, hello, is anybody here? Have a wonderful smiling face. Your treatment room, have it confidential, have it special and cozy. Don't have bright lights shooting them in the face. Make it beautiful and ambient. Your staff room, make it as pleasurable for the staff as possible. I know it's not always possible to have big, lazy boy coaches in there and stuff, but try to make it accessible for your team. And it's great when it is separate from the reception room. You don't want the client to come in and people are just chilling on the couch eating. It is a place of business, so make sure the staff room is separate. The bathroom, have yourself or somebody stay on top of this. No overflowing garbages, no lack of toilet paper. Make sure, the client understands how to lock the door and not like barge in on somebody using the bathroom there. All of these little details matter. Even the bathroom is a cool place to display all this artsy before and after pictures of your work. You could black and white some of the work. You could sign off on it, like make it all cool and unique as if you're signing an autograph. Done by K, December 2022. That's cute. Have fun with it. And again, storage and sanitization. This has to be separate from your bathroom. This isn't an area clients should be able to access. So maybe in your staff room, your back room, make sure the staff keeps it clear of food, and don't just have things lying around when they could be in storage. Make everything hidden, like all the cords, all of the materials that you use. Have cupboards that don't show what's in the cupboards. Have it really clean and neat to the eye. And same with like holiday decor and stuff. We have a whole bench of holiday decor. Actually, that was smart. I had custom furniture made that are just ottomans that are empty, and that's where all of our furniture our Christmas stuff, our holiday decor. It's invisible. Nobody's ever going to see it. Okay, so next with setting up your space, we're going to get into equipment. And on all honesty, this is so important. You need to carry brands that have documentation that support they give you major results. So our laser, here's me with a laser that we have. It's an Alexandrite Nd:YAG. And getting this laser was one of my dreams when I entered the industry, that one day I'd be able to afford equipment that works as well as this. I didn't start out that way. I started out with an IPL that I could afford, and I just gave so much to my clients in value, with my expertise, with me doing anything I could to get them results, that my business grew and I was able to invest proceeds to better equipment. But I didn't start out with an Alexandrite Nd:YAG and a hydrofacial and Morpheus and all of this equipment. That came with time. So don't be discouraged if you don't have all of the money to afford everything at this moment. Start with what you can do and be exceptional at what you do. Over deliver to your beautiful clients. And this is how you grow. I literally did not start with anything. So this matters what kind of injectables you use. Don't go with what's cheapest, go with what's best, and then market your services as being the best. Do only what you would want done to yourself as a client. Don't just skimp out on products and try to win that way, because that's not in line with universal laws of success and abundance. Invest in what you can and be the best, have the best, and keep growing, and promise your clients you're always going to bring in the best of the best. Okay, you're going to have to worry about furniture as well. So spa furniture. Again, I'm lucky. I'm almost 10 years into business. For my second location, I got these beautiful, luxurious facial beds that, you can mold it to the person's body. It's awesome. Again, I didn't start out that way. Our very first facial bed was an old massage table. But, get padding for it. Luxurious blankets. Do what you have to do to have furniture that is comfortable for the client, chairs that are comfortable for the esthetician. Invest in what matters and make the best out of what you can't yet afford. So furniture really matters. You could even make a list of all of the furniture that you need right now, what is going to come next, and then your dream furniture or your dream equipment. Remember, we can't be ships with no rudders just wafting along and hoping a miracle is going to happen. I really need you to plan in all aspects. If you're wondering about what I loved investing in or felt was a mistake when it comes to equipment or anything, again, reach out to me. I am here to help you. My literal purpose of creating courses like this and content like this is to serve and have a life purpose. So I'm truly here to help you. Okay, it's time to take aligned action. So have your journals and notepads out, and let's go over our weekly growth work. Okay, so, oh my God, that one is wrong. I want you to take out your pen and paper and do the exercise I just said. Where are you now when it comes to ambience and decor? What is your next investment, and what is your long-term goal? I want you to make a list of the 5 senses. Sight, what are clients currently seeing and what could be improved? Music, perhaps you're going to invest some time to create a Spotify playlist that is unique, that has ambience. Even when you're listening to your own music, start saving things. I want you to think of smell, how it can be improved, and if people are going to get a signature scent that every time they come to your location, subconsciously they say, I'm home, I'm at my second home, because they recognize it. Again, what are they tasting? Is their mouth all dry as they get a facial? Maybe that even means putting on a lip mask or lip balm before their facial so that you know that their lips aren't drying out during it. It could be lemon water or a special spa water when they come in. It could be or recyclable bottled water, because you don't just want to, be bad to the environment by bringing in all this bottled water that's going to go in the garbage. It could be even a little healthy skin or healthy beauty snack if you're allowed to serve stuff like that. Write a list of how you could improve what you're eating or what you're serving that is for the mouth. Literally, guys, I intermittent fast and I don't eat till 12, and I am filming this at 12 o'clock. So you can see that my mind is thinking about food. Okay, so all of your senses, the touch, how do your spa towels feel? How does the blanket feel? Are they getting on like a cold bed and freezing? Pay attention to it all. Details matter. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson, learned from it. Really see how you feel when you're in your space. Maybe make a note. Maybe you do need to print off all of your before and after work, or an inspiring quote, or photos of you excelling in your business. Whatever it is, stick to a theme, bring your colors and branding in, and make your space memorable. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next lesson. Let's carry on. Welcome back to Medspa Maven. Hello, I'm Kay Starlight. Again, I'm just so honored and grateful that you are spending your time with me, that you are trusting me as your $1 million med spa mentor. Thank you. Let's get into understanding your market and your ideal client. This is so foundational in how you're going to set yourself up for success when it comes time to start selling. So, as always, on Instagram, on TikTok, and find more about me at thestarlighteffect.com. Again, this is all for you. This is to grow your business, to reach your dreams. I am doing this because I have laid the path, I've walked the path, and I'm here to save you from all the pitfalls that we go through in business when we aren't business people by trade. We're nurse injectors, medical estheticians. I'm here to help you. Lean on me. Okay, again, let's get busy. Let's take action. Let's move towards our dreams at rapid pace and make the med spa industry a better place. Okay, we have quite the agenda today because this is important. We're starting with researching your market. So, I am huge. You'll hear me say it all the time. I create, I don't compete. No matter how many med spas are on my block, I don't care, because my services are able to help so many people, and there are an abundance of people. So there's enough clients for me, there's enough for the next person. I own 2 med spas and I'm mentoring people in my area to do the exact same thing I'm doing. I am never scared. I know that if I'm delivering major value, I will always win, and the world's an abundant place. Start reframing your mindset. Don't dwell on other med spas or, oh my gosh, that other person's so good at social media. Don't live in that place. Live in a place that you are the authority. You are a creative being. You are able to put things out into this world that have never been done before. Only you can do it. There's enough space for you. That being said, we're smart cookies, so we have to just generally understand what's out there. So the first thing I want you to do is research your area size. It's going to be different for me in Toronto than somebody in a little, village on the east coast of Canada. You need to understand that to be able to speak to your target market, to be able to align with the trends that are there. You do also generally need to know the number of med spas and what other people are offering. You do want to make yourself always unique. Again, the foundation of branding, which we're going to hop into in our next lesson, it really is making yourself unique with a unique value proposition. So you need to be aware of what other people are offering. Perhaps you can offer something similar, but from there, you're going to differentiate and make your services special. That's the key to being able to thrive in this industry and change as things get tough and as people's money gets a little bit more scarce. You have to, bulletproof your business. Okay, so researching your market. You want to do a basic analysis of your competitors. Again, if you're starting to feel all nervous and stuff because you think that they appear better than you, stop it. Get out of that frequency, get out of that vibe. That vibe is not for a winner. You are amazing, and that's why you're here. So many people are even too lazy to take self-improvement courses like this. You're already like 15 steps ahead. You do need to know who they are, who they serve, what they offer, and what kind of machines people generally have. You can also hear what people are loving from your clients directly. Like, I always love when people share with me what they want from Starlight Medspa, what they've heard of when they've traveled to different countries of different treatments. I love connecting with my actual clients. You can also research tactics with online tools. You can just chat GPT or Google for statistics and analysis. Use all of the help you can get in every way. I need you to know what high demand services are. You have to offer services that people actually want, that they'll exchange their hard-earned money for. You need to deliver the treatments that give results that people are looking for. You can't just give like a itty-bitty little facial that is just like relaxing in this day and age. You need it to come with results as well. You need to know your main competitors, but again, we don't compete. So don't get too hung up on that. Just be smart. And then from this, you're going to see your unique take and what you need to say in your voice to set yourself apart and set yourself not only apart, but way up here, up there. Okay? So I want you to take out your notebook and devote some time towards really researching the market. I know sometimes this stuff can be a little bit boring and numbers and not fun, but again, we're going to be major success stories here, so you do need to know your market. Okay, next, your ideal client. Okay, so let's have some fun here. We always need fun. Let's create ideal avatars. 3 of them. You're going to define 3 types of people. And then in all of your marketing, in all of your Instagram captions, you will speak directly to these people. This will increase the rate that people respond to your marketing. So let's go with avatar 1. Perhaps she's a girl, maybe 20 to 25. She's still in school. She's influenced by Hollywood stars, maybe a Hailey Bieber, the Kardashians. She sees all of these people on TikTok and doing beauty treatments. Her dream is to go out into the world makeup free with just a little bit of lip balm and, a curled eyelash. She wants beautiful, perfect skin. She's, again, probably living with her parents, but has expendable income to spend, and looks are very important to her. A second avatar could be a woman, 25 to 40. She's a mom. She works as well in the workplace, so she's juggling a lot. Her time is scarce. She feels a little bit guilty sometimes spending extra money on maintaining her youth, but she wants to look beautiful. She will spend because she knows what it will be like if she lets the years pass by and doesn't indulge in all of these awesome beauty treatments. So she's consciously on a budget because she's a mom and has mom guilt, but she's beauty conscious, aware, and knows that she does need a little bit of work here and there to look her best throughout the years. Avatar 3 could be 40 to 55 or 60. She's a beautiful woman. She's been in the workplace. Her kids have grown up, and she wants to look like herself. She loves looking natural. She hates when people are pulled or over puffed. So she wants preventative care and things that are easy, that work. She doesn't like downtime, and she loves relaxing. I'm going to get so specific with these people into what kind of groceries they buy, what is bothering them, what podcasts they listen to. The more deep you can go with your client avatars, the more you're going to deeply understand how to speak to them and how to get them to recognize that you are their only solution towards getting the beauty result that they want. Okay, so we need to know their demographics. So who are they? What's their gender? What's their age? Their psychographics. What do they think like? Are they all into this, law of attraction stuff and wanting to, manifest their dream skin? Or how are they really thinking? Are they thinking like, oh, my looks are hereditary? There's not much I can do, or everybody looks fake when they get work done. What is their mindset? Next, you're going to need to know their pain points. So what's really bothering them and giving them pain? I want to be clear about something. Focusing on people's pain points is never to exploit them. We have solutions. We know our treatments work. We are a godsend to these people. So we do need to know their pain points so we can be their angel that swoops in and makes them radiate confidence, makes them look 10 years younger, makes them look their best. We are miracle beauty workers. So if anybody tries to make you feel bad about identifying people's pain points or selling them, reset your money mind state. Money is a beautiful thing, and it's an exchange of beautiful services rendered, and we only sell what is good for people. So yes, we're going to talk about pain points. Yes, we're going to talk about selling people, but it's to give them the result, and our value is always worth more than the monetary price that they pay. Okay, the next thing is their buying behavior. Do they love buying a sale? Do they love buying expensive things because they equate expense with quality? Define your ideal client down to a T, even by name, even, what she's wearing today, what's in her makeup bag. The deeper you can go with this, the more you connect. Okay, what's next? We must align our services to these avatars. So we are going to customize our services. We're going to price them strategically, and then we're going to package the offer. And this offer is going to be super desirable to them and is going to be the foundation of your success in this industry. This is deeply important things in this lesson. Okay, so these three things are so important that if you don't properly customize the treatment, if it's at the wrong price point, or if it's packaged wrong, it is wrong. If there is anything off about one of these three things, you're going to get it wrong. So I really need you to pay close attention and make sure that your customization is correct. Check. Your money and how you priced it is proper. Check. And the packaging is proper. One thing that is super, super important is getting the pricing right. For you to get pricing right, you need to know how much each service costs you to do and leave no room for error. Otherwise, when you put things on sale, when you incentivize salespeople to have their clients do it, you are going to lose profit. So you always need to price it strategically to allow it to go on sale, to allow you to lower the cost per treatment when you bundle things up. Customization. Everything should always be customized to everybody in this unique time. Every single thing on my service menu is always customized exactly to the person's skin, exactly to their needs, exactly to if they're in a rush, if they have no downtime. You need to be crystal clear to your client that it will be their unique experience each time. And then, of course, packaging is when everything comes together in what you're selling them. So you should have package bundles of services, 3 services for a certain price point, or you could have something, let's say that you're an esthetician who wants to work on acne. You could have an acne package, a 6-week intensive, where you have strategic treatments placed along it, and then they buy the acne incentive, and it comes with products. Get creative. The more precise and unique you can be with packaging, the more successful you will be. You should rewind what I just said and listen to it again and again and again. The more perfectly you can package what you're selling, the more successful you're going to be. The more clients are going to be happy and get results, the more money you will make. Okay, next, I know this is a lot and we're gonna break all of this down in next lessons to show you exactly how to price things and exactly how to sell things. And I can even do some examples of some things that I do in my spa that are incredibly successful when it comes to packaging offers by skin type, by time frame. There's so much gold in this and truly knowing how to do it. Again, if you want me to personally take a look at your service menu and identify gaps that could be costing you thousands and thousands of dollars a year, contact me and personally reach out. Okay, we're going to analyze market trends and always adapt. Especially with everything on social media, you always have to be a step ahead of the game and bringing in what's popular, keeping things exciting. So, non-invasive treatments. Maybe everyone's into natural and organic skincare. Maybe people are on that self-care tip. Whatever you're seeing, make it your own and create content and marketing to go with the trends. Be on trend and then even set trends. I love looking at different countries, what other countries are doing. You can look at what celebrities are doing. You can look at what the people who are killing it in the industry are doing, plastic surgeons, dermatologists, queen nurse injectors. Stay on trend. And when you see something that works, you can adapt it and play off of it. That's what anybody in history has always done. You know, whether they created a scientific invention, they are using the papers of people who did the science work before them. Same with artists. They're inspired by other artists. Inspiration is great, but you're going to create it and give your own unique flair always. Okay, so you have a lot to put together. So you need to know your target client. You really need to know him or her. And then you have to put together your offers. It has to be speaking directly to them. Your 6-week acne intensive, your 4-week clear skin program, which includes bundled services, products, new year, new you bundle, a certain amount of Botox with, lifting filler, natural looking filler, the natural glow up, name it fun names. I love naming things. Naming anything is one of the funnest parts of my job. And, I really, really play with that. This client plus the exact services that are tailored directly to them and speak to them is going to result in happiness everywhere and money well spent and an abundance of money received. Okay. So let's get into our growth work. No homework here, only fun growth work. Okay, so down to the nitty gritty details. Who are your avatars? You should know them. They should be friends in your head. Review your service menu. Is it just, singular services, blah, cheap pricing because you don't feel worthy enough? Really analyze this and then make it unique. Supercharge it. Give fun names to everything. Have enough profit margin that you can discount it when Black Friday comes and when special things are on sale, new client promos, anything. Get your service menu airtight. And then again, flow with the trends. Always be open to bringing things in. Never think that you have the absolute perfect thing. It can always be optimized, it can always be improved. Okay, let's take this action. This is, a very important fundamental that you must have. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you gained value from it. Let's keep going. I started with 0. I'm now into the millions. If I can do it, you can absolutely do it. And I'll save you the time, energy, money from making all these mistakes that I did on my personal journey. So you're doing amazing. I'm proud of you for showing up. Cheers yourself some champagne, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Hello, Medspa beauties. Today's lesson is so important. It's all about creating a strong foundational brand that will make you or break you long term. Branding is absolutely essential to be able to charge premium pricing. How do some brands literally sell a t-shirt for $2,000 and others it's like $4? It's branding. There's a lot to it. I really need you to get this right. So let's get into it. Okay, as always, on Instagram, I'm Kay's Starlight. TikTok, The Starlight Effect, and everything you need to know about working one-to-one with me is on thestarlighteffect.com. This is the Starlight Effect. I really want you to get the same success that I did get with Starlight Medspa. As always, success is in the doing. Never skip a lesson. Don't let your ego say, oh, I'm already really good at this, because you could be missing golden nuggets that could propel you to even more money long term. Take notes and study. Go back through the lessons. Again, our brain is programmed to hear something. We think we get it, but we lose and forget most of the information we ever heard. Go back with a checklist. Study this regularly. Have it in your earphones all the time. Cooking, cleaning, walking, exercising. Get the most out of this. And again, it's in the doing. You need to take aligned action from boss babe mentality, from who your dream version is. Act as her now, and you're going to be super successful. Okay, branding. So we have an agenda today. We're going to talk about your core branding and personality, how your brand looks, the message that you're speaking with your brand. We're going to keep it consistent, and then, of course, your growth work. Okay, brand, core value, and personality. Let's start here. So first of all, branding in a whole is the vibe, the frequency people think of, that they feel when they hear your brand name. You could be feeling like luxury, feeling like a peaceful place, excitement. All the associations that your brand projects to people, the good, the bad, the negative, it all comes together as one feeling that you're creating with your business brand. Okay, we want a positive feeling, by the way, of course. So with that, your mission and vision. Literally, I need you to take out a notebook and write down what your long-term mission is when serving a client. For example, at Starlight Medspa, our mission is to take your skin how it is today, up-level it and transform it. Then from that perfect goal skin, we're going to keep it healthy, keeping you always looking young. We're going to treat your best friend, your boyfriend, your mother, your grandmother. We're going to treat you from when we meet you through all of the stages of your life. That's literally our mission. Through up-leveling great skin, you're going to level up with confidence. You're going to make more money. You're going to do better in your love life. You're going to learn from our lifestyle value and stop stressing about all the small stuff. Our mission at Starlight Medspa is literally to up-level and change our clients throughout a lifetime. That's a big vision. That's more than just, oh, I hope I have a good sales day. That's deep. I need you to do the same. Literally, why did you start this? Besides, the classic selfish reasons of wanting to pick your own hours as a boss, or do something fun and things on your term. What is the mission that you want to get out of your company? And what personality is that going to have? Is it going to be a luxurious salesperson? Is it going to be a mom and pop shop? Come to us, we're casual, we'll accept you. Go with what resonates with you. It's super important. And then the next part of your core identity is going to be your unique selling proposition. This is literally one that I see people get wrong all the time. Anytime I work one-to-one with a beauty boss, we get into branding right away. And I say, what makes your brand unique? Like, why you? And everybody always says, what makes me unique is I'm trying to up-level confidence. Literally everybody says that. So if everybody says that, then it's not unique. Again, it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And up-leveling confidence is something we're naturally doing through our work, but it is far from unique. It won't set you apart because I'm sure everybody's going to say that confidence is something important to us. So we really need to be unique. Some examples of things that I find unique in the industry would be, I'm servicing people of color. I'm servicing the demographic who doesn't want Botox and wants natural looking skincare. Another example could be, I'm servicing men. At Starlight Medspa, what makes us unique is we compare our treatments to celebrity treatments. That's why it's the star in Starlight. So we're going to give you celebrity treatments at an affordable price. We're going to give you the very best, what celebrities are doing. We're really playing on that angle. So you need to find your unique angle and go deep into this. Name as many unique things about your brand as you possibly can, and you're going to have a million ways to market yourself just from there. I always say, any of my one-to-one clients will hear me say this all the time, riches are in the niches. If you can get very, very specific, people are going to hear your voice. You're going to set yourself apart from the crowd, and it's only going to benefit you. Okay, so I want you to really define your spa's deep, long-term mission. And then your brand and your personality. What kind of vibration and feeling are you going to create with everybody who steps through your doors? Next, I want you to define your unique selling proposition. Why buy from you? What makes you different? You need to know all the ways that you are different, and that is going to be the foundation of all of your marketing and really attract clients to you. You're always going to hear about the law of attraction and, magnetizing things towards you. People love unique things and mysterious things and new concepts. Become that. Be exciting. Don't be boring. Boring is boring. We don't want that. Okay. So next, of course, we're going to talk about your visual identity. This is absolutely huge. I have heard a lot from my friends and family when I go home for Christmas to Nova Scotia from where I live. I always can tell it's your content when it pops up. Starlight has a unique look and how we shoot our videos and everything. You want this client's subconscious identity to always resonate with your unique work. So let's get into how to accomplish this. Okay, first, of course, a logo. Logos matter. Again, Starlight logo represents both masculine and feminine. You see blue, which can appeal to both genders. There's no squiggly soft lines or flowers. That is okay if that is in your logo, but automatically you're appealing towards the more feminine female senses with that, and you're cutting off some market right then and there. So you really have to be smart. Starlight Medspa, our lettering is bold, and then it has the symbol. A cool side fact, one of my employees has that symbol tattooed on her, which is really, really cool. But it's just memorable. Even on our Starlight Skin products, we have the Starburst in silver. So ours is a blend of both writing and the symbol. Work with a great graphic designer. Find a logo that when you close your eyes and you open it, your whole body says yes, that there's nothing you would change. You could even survey friends and family. I wouldn't give too much thought into that because this is your baby. Just like choosing a baby name, it matters most to you, but make it so that when you look at it and you open your eyes, it's an automatic yes. Your logo is going to take you really far. We have Starlight Med Spa merch that we can sell our clients. Our team goes with little t-shirts to the gym in it. Can you picture your logo on a t-shirt, on a duffel bag, on a bag that your clients walk out with and everybody says, ooh, what's that? Again, getting into color palette. Is your color going to appeal to everybody, or it's going to automatically block out some people? So that could be groups of people, age groups, genders, anything. Another thing that I see people get wrong all the time, and I have also been guilty of it in the past, is, not having a font or a couple fonts that you work with. Again, you might not think that clients notice if one post is written in this font and then another font, but we're trying to appeal to subconscious energy, which is underneath the mind, and they'll notice inconsistencies. It's also so much easier to just, create your content when you already know what fonts to go for, because fonts always are kind of a confusing thing. So find your fonts, pick your fonts, love your fonts, and go always, generally the same with your visual identity. It should talk about yourself. Even when it comes down to how I shoot myself, I come to work every single day like ready to take a picture. I come in workwear. I don't, once in a while I'll come in gym wear if I'm literally going to the gym, and I'll probably have something branded on, but your visual identity matters. You should never just roll out of bed and come to work and again, people will associate that kind of sloppiness with your brand. So visualness matters. And your brand matters. It's just something that I hope is so strong for you, because I know with Starlight Med Spa having that awesome logo, we call it Starlight Blue, the blue that we work with. I know the exact color Starlight Blue is on Canva or any Word documents. I know the color code. It's really, really deep and it's organized. Okay, so you need to get your visual identity. To do this, you could do a cute little mood board. I'm sharing with you some of the Starlight Skin product line mood boards we create. It's soft, it's blissful. Hailey Bieber, a socialite, influencer, dewy skin, never matte skin on Starlight Skin. As I've shared with you previously, I call my spas bliss. We have a candle that's called Starlight Bliss with a beautiful scent. My Toronto location, the design is Galactic Bliss. It's always blissful. It's always modern. I only work with blues, whites, grays, silvers. Once in a while, we'll bring in a soft pink or something, but not really. Let's exit out that pink image over there. It's just for Hailey. But it's just on brand. If you don't know what colors you have and stuff, it's probably telling you that you need to work on branding a little bit more. Okay, so get your fun Pinterest boards together. And again, you're competing with all the noise on Instagram, the bikini models, the kitty cats doing something cute. You need to stand out. So I really want with this module for you to take the time to write everything down, to get your mood boards, to even meditate on it. Who are you as a brand? What do you look like? What do you feel like? This is all going to be so worthwhile in the end. I'm very excited to hear about all of your branding. Okay, so let's talk about messaging. Messaging makes so much money later. We're going to talk in future lessons about how to make money with messaging, the messages you send your clients, how you speak, certain buzzwords that convert to, people signing up for your services. For now, we're going to talk about tonality with our brand voice. So you could choose to have a tagline or slogan. For Starlight Medspa, glowing skin is always in. For Starlight Skin products, change your products, change your skin. Have a strong, short message that people will resonate with and remember. Brand story. Again, working with my beautiful beauty bosses, I always ask them, what's your story? And then they tell me, and it's always unique. It's always interesting, but they never even talk about it on social media. Your brand story will really connect with people and explain things that your logo, that your colors cannot. So construct your brand story. Who are you? Why did you choose this? Why did you choose the name? What do the colors mean to you? What is your mission? Really speak about this, because brand, again, remember, it's the base layer. It is the foundation. And from there, you start building client trust, client acquisition, clients coming back. It all starts with branding. Tone of voice. Are you going to talk to them like a best friend? Are you going to talk to them all professionally? I'm a licensed medical esthetician. Welcome to my rejuvenation office. Are you going to talk to them like that? Or you're going to say, hey babe, how are you? I missed you. Oh, that's so sweet. You need to choose how you want to authentically connect. Keyword, authentic. Don't chat GBT a caption for your Instagram post. It sounds fake. If you do, have ChatGPT rewrite it to sound like a friend, to sound like the tone of voice that you choose for your business branding. Don't have AI just controlling everything and it's obviously AI. I hate that. I can tell a ChatGPT written caption that hasn't been edited from a mile away, and automatically it just doesn't feel real. So use your voice. That's the smartest thing. As I'm going to get into, I told you have to be unique. Well, guess who's unique? You are. You'll see me, Kay, plastered all over Starlight Medspa. I'm not worried about people getting sick of me or, oh, I don't look good. Maybe they'll notice that little problem, because I know I'm unique and I can share my message and my intentions are pure, and I am going to use my voice and be real and help people through it. So I think the best tone of voice for you to use for your company is your authentic voice. Okay, so again, shine bright. Don't be afraid to get on camera. Don't be criticizing how your voice sounds on camera. Don't say limiting beliefs like, I'm not really good at posting content, or, oh, I hate talking on video. Your brand message comes best from you. You are unique. You are qualified. You are skilled. Right then and there, just by showing up as part of your brand, sets you apart right away. Don't be afraid to tell your story. I struggled with acne. I have pictures all over Starlight Medspa's marketing with my whole acne face. I will get on camera without makeup and speak to my clients because I'm authentic and I'm showing them the truth about who I am. And again, I guess it comes back to self-esteem. You need to work on your self-image and self-esteem to know that you deserve to shine bright and your voice does matter. Okay, consistency is key. I'm sure you've heard that phrase all the time. We have, and here's a cute Oprah quote because I love Oprah. She has such motivating podcasts. Okay, so doing the best at this moment puts you in the best place for the next moment. So all I want you to concentrate on is in the now, doing what you can now, building one step on top of the next step. That's how success is built. I'm going on my 10th year. I didn't just wake up and start, a month ago and expect me to have the multi 7-figure success. It's consistency. So you have your brand guideline. I need you to be consistent with your colors, your tone, your logo, your messaging across every platform. Website, social media, pamphlets, all the same colors, all the same fonts, all the same branding. Client experience in the spa, the colors should reflect your logo. It shouldn't be different. It shouldn't be a jarring shock. It is on brand. So let's get into your growth work. This is going to require a lot of journaling, Pinterest boards, time, and reflection. You're a creator. Isn't that fun? What a good creator you are. So many people say, I'm not creative, but yes, you are. It's just a muscle that you don't flex enough. You're incredibly creative. And remember, success is in creating, not competing. I've been trying to cough like this whole time. I need a drink. Pray for me. Okay, so you have some homework to do. I want you to do your mood boards, your logoing. Again, if you want to work one-to-one and have my eyes on your brand, I would love to help you. Get to know your brand, and more importantly, get to feel your brand. And then every decision that you make with marketing, with colors, with content ideas, it's always going to fit that feeling. So much uniqueness to be made in the industry. So again, we're going to take aligned action. Okay, keep going. We have a lot of money-making stuff coming up next, and I know that's why a lot of you are here, so hang in there. Beauties, I hope your day is going amazing and you're ready to get into all of the juicy stuff. From here on, going forward, it's going to be all about the money-making secrets. Branding, selling, how to maximize your relationship with clients, how to have income and outflow, and all of the beautiful stuff that we really, really want when in business for ourselves. So let's start with building a basic online presence. Again, we're going to break these up into short modules to not overwhelm you and to have you do a great job at each thing. So here we go. Okay, as always, reach out to me on Instagram, TikTok, and the hub of all information is the starlighteffect.com. Get on my newsletter too. All kinds of cool promotions and news. You're going to be the first to hear it with subscribing to the newsletter. So let's jump right on in. I tell it to you every single time, success is in the doing. If you only listen to this and then listen to it once and then just say, oh, she didn't really teach me anything, nothing changed, then that's on you. Success is in the doing, studying it, putting together a plan, doing the growth work, doing it on repeat. That's what creates results. And my system works. I know it from myself, from going 0 to multiple 7 figures and having 3 businesses. I know it in my clients, the huge success that they're getting. So this works. So if anything's not working for you, maybe you're not doing it or, doing it wrong. Regardless, I wish you only the best. I wish you just, money raining down and prosperity. So let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start with the website and then key social media platforms. We're going to talk a little bit about SEO. and branding, and again, growth work. So let's get into it. Okay. Building a professional website. So I know some people starting small, maybe at a home business, really being the sole service provider at their business, they might not be at the stage for a website. But for the kind of level of business that we are building, websites are essential. They're going to bring you organic traffic and people from Google and Google listings. They're going to allow people to book online without having to contact you and put all this weight about constantly contacting you and back and forth of canceling appointments. They're going to be able to answer frequently asked questions so you're not just drowned in all of the questions before people even book. They're just very, very helpful. You'll see me in future modules and even some past ones talk about silent salespeople. So that could be a before and after book sitting at your front desk. It could be pamphlets that you hand out. One of the best silent salespeople is your website. If it's set up correctly, answers frequently asked questions, has the feeling and expression of your brand, then your website is going to convert customers into paying clients without you having to lift a finger. So, what is really important? First of all, you do have to find a web developer. Even starting out, I would do my own website after being taught the basics of Wix from somebody who built the initial one. It wasn't very good. Literally, it was not good. When I invested in having an actual web developer do my website, it was so much better. It loaded faster. It was clearer. Let the professionals take care of this. It is an initial investment, but it's not an insane investment like, a new laser machine. It's definitely affordable and something that you should do for a variety of reasons that I am going to get into. But what's very important, besides the branded aesthetic of your page, is that it makes sense to the client, that it's clear, that it has an easy flow to give them the information that they want, how to book, what the prices are, where you are. It's an information hub. So, what are the services you offer? How long does that facial take? Do they get a consultation with it? Are there packages available? All information can be on your website. This saves you so much time in the DMs too, without having to answer a million questions. You can just refer them kindly to your website. It has to have clear about and contact information, where you are, best contact information. A huge thing, it needs to be mobile friendly. I forget the exact statistics, but on Starlight Medspa, I believe 90% of people are viewing it from their phones. So if it looks beautiful on a big laptop, but terrible on the phone, it just doesn't make sense. So really optimize it for mobile devices. That's where everyone is browsing from. An online booking system. By now, you should realize there are so many great online booking systems. At Starlight, I use Fresha. A lot of my nurse injectors love Jane app. Regardless, there are links that you can just put on websites, put on your social media that leads people seamlessly to book and manage their own appointments. It's really taking a lot off of our plates. And a huge thing for your website is always social proof. Before and after pictures. You can write as many client testimonials as you want, but it's so much better when it is a picture or a video. It's so much more real. Anybody can just type a review, but there's no denying the actual visual evidence. So on our website, it's flooded with before and after pictures. On our social media, pictures and videos do better than just worded, typed testimonials. Okay. So here's a picture of us on mobile. So it's cute. Again, there's that starlight skin that's juicy, dewy, beautiful. Bright colors fitting our theme, clear logo. When you go to our tabs, this is just our shop tab. We have a shop tab, we have a treatments tab, locations, contact, blog, but you'll see under shop, then the subcategories. It's just easy. It's clear. The font is not fancy. It's easy to read. I always have this piece of information that I think should stick with you. It goes like this. Hard to read means won't read. So anything I do visually, this applies to. I'm never going to have tons and tons of text all over a social media post or on a website with just, text heavy. If it's hard to read, your client won't read it in this day and age of the Instagram girl where people have a shorter attention span. Make it clear and easy. I also have a thing I commonly say of make it make sense to the 10-year-old. Talk to the 10-year-old. So anything I'm writing, I'm never writing technical, beautiful, in-depth information. I'm breaking it down that even a 10-year-old would understand what I'm talking about. People don't want their brains having to race to catch up to what you're saying and try to make sense of things. People want to relax when it comes to med spa services. Don't complicate things for them. Easy, 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 easy. Okay, so again, clear service information, your online booking system, and clear about you. Who's this brand? Where are they? Who am I maybe spending my money with? Who am I seeing when I get there? Who works here? Answer the frequently asked questions clearly. Look at this mess. This is messy. I know that none of you would be guilty of such a website, but you get my point. Clean, clear, bright, beautiful, on brand. Okay, social media. We're going to just set up all of the following platforms. Okay, for me at Starlight Med Spa, I've shared with you 90% of our clientele comes from Instagram. Instagram is literally a business's best friend. Make it your best friend. It's free. It costs $0. It's the best thing that has ever happened to me. It's awesome because your client is there. Your target market client is on her phone, is on his phone, on Instagram. You can play with it. Educational content, before and afters, testimonials, video, stills, stories, highlights. It's gold. And I'm going to have a lot of a future lesson about how to build your Instagram page to be a client attraction magnet. The exact success tips that I use at Starlight Med Spa. You're going to love that lesson. But for now, I need to make sure that you have a great Instagram. Your Facebook. You need Facebook, and you might as well just have your Instagram set up to automatically share everything to Facebook. Facebook has a slightly older audience, but guess who spends and needs our services? Mature clients do too. So you're going to find them on Facebook. Google. Oh, Google has changed my life for the better. All the Google reviews we have at Starlight Med Spa bring me clients all the time. I say 90% is Instagram. I would say 15% is Google, and then 5% is just the natural word of mouth. So Google can change your life. Again, it's free. It takes time to build up those client testimonials or the 5-star reviews, but it can be done. We have our methods at Starlight Med Spa of how to always incorporate asking for the Google review into our client script. But again, a lot of people Google things and they go based off of the reviews and the pictures on Google and, popping up on Google. Again, we're going to talk about SEO, search engine optimization, in a bit. But Google is awesome. So make sure your Google account is up. And then also, like your client is on TikTok, they're going to search less for businesses on TikTok and go there more so for entertainment. But again, you want to get in their subconscious. So you want to pop up everywhere that they are. And one that is awesome is YouTube Shorts and longer content on YouTube. And then whatever you put on YouTube, you can actually just refurbish it to a podcast platform like Spotify. So being omnipresent is important. Be where your ideal client is. Luckily, it's all online, so we don't have to go banging on doors as much anymore, which is how I literally started at Starlight Medspa. But your online presence is going to be, if branding is number one, online presence is number two. Okay, so establishing key social media platforms. Here's my current case Starlight one. Before and after is that a word? Transformative content always works. Social proof works. And educational content. Certain content does perform better with vanity metrics like likes, shares, views. But often, what will seal the deal for your clients is the educational content that establishes you as the expert in the industry that they just have to see. Don't worry, I have pretty much a whole lesson on creating the best Instagram in the world. That's going to be one of my favorites. Okay, I talked a little bit about search engine optimization. So you can hire an agency for that. I have in the past. I don't any longer because I just felt what they were doing wasn't like I can do that in other ways, and what they were doing for the price I was paying was not enough. Maybe you know a great SEO person, but I never did. But through Google, through uploading photos to Google, through getting reviews constantly coming in, having all of your social media platforms posting regular content, having key phrases on your website. For example, on Starlight Medspa websites, I geotag a lot of stuff. I say, best med spa in Toronto. Behind my pictures on my websites, I will put meta descriptions like best med spa in Toronto. So it pops up over and over. So when people are naturally Googling those terms, guess who pops up? I'm higher on the list. Reviews help you like crazy with this. There is nothing more powerful than Google reviews. We have scanning cards at both locations that clients can scan as they sit in the waiting area. You also, when you have a My Google listing, you can copy the link and send it in a blast to all of your clients. Or if you forget to tell them at the cash register, DM them on Instagram with the link. Hey, I really appreciate it seeing you today. Can you please leave me a 5-star Google review? It means the world to me. And then, of course, it's going to have your phone number, your contact information. People are going to see how established your brand is by this point. For example, mine says open like 9 years at least at this point. It really is smart to get it going from the get-go so that it displays that age. Okay, and then your brand is how you present yourself, and again, the feeling you create. And then your market research is what went into building your online or your target client that we did earlier. So your online presence is where everything melds together. Your branding is evident in your colors, the feeling. Your messaging is tailored to speak to that ideal client. You're talking about all of your differentiation points, everything that makes you unique. You're presenting yourself as, hey, here I am. I'm so excited and grateful to serve you. This is what I do. This is how much it is. This is how you contact me. And spots are limited. with all of that social proof of my before and after pictures, my reviews. Now I'm lucky at Starlight Medspa. We're now 13 times award winning. So I also have all of those awards to show my social proof. But anything that you've already developed in all of the notes since working with me about who you are and who that target market melds together in one big display on your website. Okay, so our growth work, our summary and actions. Okay, so if you already have a website, I want you to, pretend that you're a client and that you're not you. Have the space quiet, turn on your web page and pretend that you're viewing it for the first time. What are you honestly thinking as you see it from the eyes of your client? Is it confusing? Does it make you want to book? Or is this website presenting you as the end-all be-all solution for your client's problem? Or it's just, a run-of-the-mill med spa, nothing special. Who is the owner even? Who's going to be doing my services? What are their credentials? They don't really seem like they're the best. This is Marketing 101. Present yourself like a superstar, shiny and bright, not haphazard. I want everything clear on the service details, how long it is, what it is, who's it for, what they can expect, how do they book. I need social proof everywhere, before and after pictures, testimonials, quotes from clients. I need you to set up your social media profiles to make sure that you have Instagram, Facebook, and at least Google Business. And then we're going to start implementing SEO strategies. So verify your Google My Business, start using local keywords on your website, and stay active on your platforms. All of this organically boosts your SEO without having to pay anybody. And like I said, I am paying nobody for SEO and I'm doing quite well. I actually am very open to learn about how that can optimize my business, but I've worked with several in the past and it's never had the money raining down that I stuck with it. Okay, so let's take a line to action. I want you to do all of those steps regarding the website and initial platforms. And in the next lessons, we're jumping into social media branding, which is my favorite. So I'll see you then. Hello, my beautiful boss babes. We're getting into it. I call it money marketing, and it's just the beginning. From here on out, stacks and stacks of lessons tailored towards what's going to bring up revenue, profits, growth in your business. Let's dive right in. Here's initial marketing strategies, part 1. Okay, as always, follow along with me on Instagram, DM me, let me know what kind of content you would like to see. I'm on TikTok at The Starlight Effect, and book your one-to-one with me, thestarlighteffect.com. Okay, success is in the doing. I hope that you're doing your growth work. I hope that you are listening to these lessons on repeat, going back and forth through the lessons and being very honest and insightful with where you are, where you're going, and the roadmap that I'm leading you towards to make all of your dreams come true. Take aligned action with me. So we're going to generally jump into social media. We're going to talk about the power of local advertising and network. Community is a huge thing. Email marketing, client referrals, and then, of course, your growth work. Okay. So, social media. As you know, Instagram is my absolute favorite for business. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to set up your profile and your bio. But right now, I want you to be aware of different content styles. Nothing moves people like social proof. Before and after photos are huge with this. And not just posting a before and after. At Starlight Med Spa, we are successful because details matter to us. We don't have, a pic collage logo in the corner of our before and afters. We remove it. We watermark it with our strong logo. We make sure that the before picture is in the same angle and lighting as the after picture. You can play around with different formatting. You can before and after a green screen where you break down what it took for the client to get this transformation. You could have a reel style before and after where it flips between the before and after picture. Reels reach more people on Instagram. And if you're looking to bring in new followers and have your content saved, liked, and shared, Reels is an awesome way to go about that. Before and after pictures should be refurbished in as many ways as possible. Make a still of it. Make a green screen of it. Make a reel with it. Put it in your stories. Have a highlight of all of your before and afters. You could even do cute things like having your before and after pictures say the quote that the client told you. With the captions, tell a story. Who is this client? What were her or his pain points when he came in? What was the mindset? Was the client thinking, oh, nothing has worked for me in the past, or I'm scared of this treatment? Really tell the whole story, how you as the professional saved them and created such a mind-blowing result, such as the one that you're posting. And then, of course, a CTA. Call to action at the end of every post. I see this a lot with boss babes I'm mentoring. In the caption of their post, there is no call to action. Studies prove that putting this call to action increases the likelihood that people are going to do what you want them to. Examples of CTAs could be click the link in my bio to book with me. It could be DM me. It could be save this post, share this post, etc. So, stories. Instagram stories are so popular right now. That is what people are watching. Did you know that if you add little interactive stickers like polls, quizzes, that the Instagram algorithm bumps your stories to more people? So if you get interactive stories going, it's going to be a successful business move for you. Make sure that you're telling a story with your stories and something that is entertaining. Does anybody want to read a boring story? The same thing goes for your social media. Entertain, enlighten, educate, and then save the important information to your highlights. Again, we're going to dive into highlights in our next lesson. Okay, booking system in bio. As I mentioned before, we work with Fresha. Jane app is great. Any booking system that has a link you can post will save you so much time. When you just say DM to book, yes, it is a great way for you to interact with your client and ensure they book, but it also puts a lot more work on your plate. So you can do both, DM and also book through the link. Sometimes I see beauty businesses saying no DMs, and that's because they're overwhelmed with doing it all, providing the service, doing the advertising, booking, but it can actually deter people. So when you get to that point where you feel like, my DMs are out of control, that's when you can hire help. It's always better to hire help rather than cut something off and say no to a client in any way. Okay, Facebook. I know that a lot of you might not be on Facebook the way you used to be because there's much more exciting things. But as I mentioned, mature clientele is found here. It's super important that you have your Facebook. It's easy. Have everything that you share to your Instagram automatically shared to your Facebook. From Facebook, you can create a Facebook ad manager. This is cheaper and more strategic to run ads through Meta. So even if they're Instagram ads, you run them through Facebook. When you just boost Instagram content, it costs you more money. There's all kinds of like upcharges and everything. And honestly, I learned Facebook ads myself. It's not that hard. Facebook wants people advertising with them, so they make it super easy. So, this is a hard skill that, as a business owner who is going to be in business for a very long time, I suggest you learn. Learn about marketing. Listen to YouTube courses to better your career. It's worth the time investing in social media skills that are going to be with you forever. Facebook groups. Facebook groups are an awesome way to build community and trust and have, if you're not big enough to have a huge email address yet, email database yet, this is a great way to start. You can share exclusive specials in here. These could be your VIP clients. They can ask each other, how was this treatment? What is the best treatment to fix a certain issue? A Facebook group can be beneficial when you want to make sure everybody receives the exact same information at one time. As always, booking system on your page, a call to action. Your main goal is to have them come see you, right? So you should let them know, here is how to come see me. It's crystal clear, it's simple, and I don't have to guess. What should I do next? People really need to take action in the moment these days, so you have to make it easy as possible. Okay, TikTok. As I mentioned, this isn't necessarily where people go to find out where to go for a certain service, but they're entertained here. And you can be omnipresent, sticking in their mind, making them smile with TikTok content, because usually it's fun, it's exciting. I often said, oh, TikTok, like I just like am personally not into it. But that doesn't mean my business shouldn't be. If I'm not interested, some of my staff is interested, and then I delegate the TikTok responsibilities to them. Being omnipresent and where your client is the smartest thing that you can do in business. Behind the scenes stuff is so cute. You might not be in the habit of taking regular content right now, but I suggest it because that gives you all the material for the stories when you have nothing to post, and it's real. It creates a bond with your clients. It's a chance to educate them and just, let them know who you are. So behind the scenes stuff is awesome. And, hacks, skincare tips, this or that. There's literally endless social media. Anybody who says, oh, I don't know what to post on social media, it's literally endless. You just have to pick and choose and plan. And this is the forefront task of your business. The bookkeeping comes later. The, filing comes later. Social media, remember, it's money marketing and money tasks. Be on the offense, not always on the defense. Offense wins championships in sports. Your offense as a Medspa beauty boss is marketing. So marketing comes first. One of my little quotes I always say, if a tree falls in the middle of the forest, doesn't make a sound. You obviously do awesome work one-to-one with clients and providing your services. But if nobody knows about it, or just that one person, your impact is lower, your money is lower. Social media should be your best friend. Stop saying limiting beliefs like, oh, I hate social media. Catch yourself. Social media is awesome. I'm so grateful for social media. I love it. There is nothing else like free marketing as a business owner. Okay, local advertising and networking. So, who else has your clients? If you're a beauty boss in the spa industry, I bet makeup artists have similar clients to you. I bet hairdressers have similar clients. I bet lash technicians. The list goes on and on. Those at the top are collaborating, not competing. Join up. A network of high, powerful beauty bosses should happen. You can do giveaways with them. You can support each other on social media. You can have client referral discounts between each other. They could have a coupon code at your med spa. It's literally endless. I really want you to make a list of other beauty bosses that you respect in your area. A gym. Like literally, this is endless. Nobody should be broke. No med spa should be closing. There is so much opportunity out there if you just look around and work together and, piggyback off of each other. A hand for a hand. So I really want you to make that list, devise a message to reach out to these businesses, even go in person and introduce yourself. Have it ring in your ears. Those at the top are collaborating, not competing. Hosting local events or open houses. Bring your clients together. Let them know how much you care about them and love them. You could do education nights about a particular treatment, and then there's discounts and finger foods. It could be just a general networking or client appreciation event with games, quizzes, entertainment. That is going to keep eyes on you, have a lot of people in your place at once. You would have them repost that they are there with a specific hashtag, sharing to their stories, and you just grow. If you stay closed inside, you're not going to grow. Open up to people, places, opportunity. Say yes. Another one is flyers and direct mail. So this is iffy for me. When I first started, I literally would go door to door knocking because I didn't have social media. Now, I'm in Canada, so to send things out with Canada Post, it is expensive. And my best way, as I've shared, is Instagram, but don't cut off a marketing avenue completely until you try it for yourself. Even going business to business and passing out your flyers. I always say at my med spa, my staff will know, you can't score if you don't shoot. So you're not going to have clients coming in if you don't put yourself out there. Shoot as many clients as possible. Meet as many people as possible. You should be proud about your brand and sharing the word of who you are, where you are, and how to book with you. Okay, so here's another quote that I like. Doing business without advertising is like winking at someone in the dark. You know what you're doing, but nobody else does. This would just literally waste your time to not be on the forefront of social media, to not be marketing. Marketing is the key to repetitive growth, the key to being safe as a business owner when times get tough. Market like never before. Be on the offense. I need you to take a look at what you're currently doing, what is working and what is not, how you can optimize it, make a whole list, and then make an action plan. That's what I am doing in my one-to-one sessions with my people that I'm currently working with. We are making action plans that work, that are easy to do, that are exciting, and it's not hard. Business literally is just numbers. Do more, get more. Do better, have better results. Don't make it overcomplicated. Don't get overwhelmed. Time block, get your marketing on point. Okay, email marketing. I'm super excited because just a couple of days ago, Starlight Med Spa hit 10,000 email subscribers. It makes me feel happy and proud that people want to hear what we have to say. This is a beautiful, beautiful way to connect with clients. Everybody checks their inbox every single day. So if you're popping in there with something that makes them smile, education, specials that they can save money with you and work out their beauty plan with their budget throughout a year, you're going to benefit. I love email marketing. It really keeps me close to my clients. It gives them a direct way to email back for feedback. And, social media is awesome, but God forbid, what if something happened to one of your accounts? You should have your clients in different places, different access points. We do super well with email marketing at Starlight Med Spa. I do recommend it. Even if you are a singular beauty boss, you could send out a monthly email Letting people know about all the news that's happening, promotions. One thing that I love is a client transformation spotlight. So you could have a before and after in your email, and you could break down exactly what this client did to get the results. People love this. That is like gold. If you send out those periodically, it keeps clients engaged and they see their own results in that client. It will definitely be profitable for your business. I love email marketing. I don't just email them from a Gmail email. It's coordinated within my website. And when you have a great website, usually there is an email marketing component, and you can track how many opens you're getting, and it lets you know, are people loving this or not so much. So email marketing, love it. Okay. Yeah, it really keeps clients in your environment, in your community. So even re-engaging clients who haven't been there for a long time, it is great. You can build your email list by automatically taking their email and putting it in the list with consent when they book an appointment with you. You can put stories on social media with the link of how to join your email list. You could have a pop-up on your website where they automatically subscribe to your email list. There's so many ways to get a great list going. And I didn't have an email list for a really long time until the current version of the website was built. So I did hit 10K probably in a couple of years. Okay, it really boosts your revenue. Here's one statistic that for $1 spent sending out emails, because you do have to buy a plan to be able to do it, an average return of $42. Usually with marketing, 3 to 1 is something you could expect. And when something does really good, maybe it's a 7 to 1. 42 to 1, that's pretty huge. Okay, client referrals. Beautiful. Again, free marketing. Okay, so free. Nothing is better than free. Social media is free, organic word of mouth, which just happens from you doing a great job. And you asking for the referral is going to bring clients in at no cost. So, reviews. We've talked about Google reviews, how important they are. You should probably have a scanner at your spa to just scan the QR code and it's brought right to your Google page. Again, if you forget to ask the client in your initial script when you see them, reach out to them on Instagram. Again, hey, just following up, I would love you to leave me a Google review. It really helps my business get found and I appreciate it. Something genuine, something from the heart. Again, you can't score if you don't shoot, so you need to ask them for this review. And then again, you can use these referrals in your social media. I would think a post of just, the words would be a little bit boring. Again, we don't want to be boring on social media, but you could have reviews flickering back and forth with cute visuals to amp it up and make it entertaining. Okay, you could create a referral program, maybe 20% off for them and their guest when they bring somebody. With incentives, people take more action. It's just tried, tested, and true. Find a referral program that speaks to your audience at a discount amount that you're comfortable with, and get it going, get it rolling. It's really going to help you. Even one that I like at Starlight Med Spa is sharing us on your socials and stories. Again, everybody's watching stories these days. So your client sharing a story about you on their page, you're accessing all of their friends. You're putting yourself in front of a huge audience. So I can't recommend that enough. Okay, quite a bit of growth work, especially if you're not used to this. We need you to set up 2 social media accounts. If you have more, great. There's even platforms where you can schedule your posts and they post to all platforms that you have across everything. If you need more information about those, I'm happy to share. You need to have a posting schedule. At Starlight Medspa, I post 5 days a week. It could be 7, but right now we're just more than happy with 5. The more you pop up, the better. That means it still has to be quality. So, right now, find your sweet spot that you can get done. You can also invest in hiring a social media manager if you are not doing it. You need to do it. So, if you can't do it, then you need to invest in somebody who can. Look at your calendar and plan at least one local event at your spa. I want you to start building your email list and design a referral program. I want you to go back through this lesson with a pen and paper, pause it as many times as you need, and go through step by step to get these initial marketing things intact. If you're just blowing through this course, you're not going to retain much. Your success is going to be diminished. If you work through this course slowly and surely, I promise you, you will get money from this. So if money is important to you, if success is important to you, go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Okay, take this action with me. Let me know how you're loving this course, what results it's doing for you. I'm in your corner. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. Celebrate yourself for doing this course. And let's keep going. I'll see you in the next lesson. Hello, thank you for joining me again, for trusting me as your Medspa mentor. This is the last lesson in our first module. From here, we're going straight up. We're going to learn in the next modules how to get clients flocking in through our doors, how to fill up schedules, how to grow in every sense of the word. But first, let's make our Instagram what I call a client attraction magnet. Let's go. Okay, as always, you're following me on social media, TikTok, The Starlight Effect, and thestarlighteffect.com for subscribing to my newsletter, for new workshops. All of the juice will be there. Success is in the doing. You know this by now. You are putting in work, and there is a universal law that says what you put in comes right back towards you. Keep going. You can do this. You are the power in your world. Let's jump in. We're going to talk about structuring your Instagram. Even if you already do well on Instagram, there's some tips that could take you to a next level. We're going to talk about content creation, how often you should be posting, growing your social media following, repurposing content, and your growth work. Okay, your client attraction magnet. Part 1, start from the top. Your bio. If you are a singular person who does services like a lash technician, a nurse injector, and don't have a huge med spa at this point, and it is you that is your business, you can consider getting Meta verified. So the blue check mark next to your name. It makes you stand out as an authority figure. It makes you stand out when you leave a comment on other people's pages, and you can get verified by going to the settings and going into like the creator tools. You can YouTube how to get verified, but I do recommend it if you are a singular person in business. You can't really do it for a large business account because to be verified, you need your first and last name to match. And so instead of saying Starlight Medspa, it would have to say your name. But if you're in business by yourself, do it. Your bio picture, like we have for Starlight Medspa right down here, is important. One thing that I see a lot of people get wrong, it's kind of a dull picture of themselves with a background happening. It's not eye-catching. What is eye-catching is a wonderful close-up photo of you with the background removed. You can do that easily on Canva, and a bright color, or a classic white, a black, Don't have a busy background in the back of your bio. Make it so that it just shines. Um, Canva is my favorite tool to make all of my digital designs. It's so simple and it's so easy, and it does make a difference. Another thing that you're going to put in your bio is what you do. So it could be, for example, advanced cosmetic injector specializing in restorative, natural looking treatments. If you are a med spa or a beauty boss, putting your location is very, very important. And you're going to want to have a booking link. That's very, very important. We break up and add interest to our bio with little emojis. That always helps. You can also put in a special that you're running. You could have, oh, I love Linktree. Linktree is a website at the bottom here, which allows you to have a website, essentially a web link that brings you to all kinds of different categories that you choose. So for Starlight Medspa, I have my website here. I have my Starlight Skin product website. I have affiliate programs that we recommend. Having this opens up your world a lot bigger. You would have your booking link in this, book an appointment easily. This is a beautiful looking bio. It's our current one at Starlight Med Spa, and I think that yours would do well resembling this. So part 2, we're going to get into highlights. Think of highlights as the website tabs that you would have on a website. So that would be, location, client testimonials, treatments you offer, before and after pictures, frequently asked questions. All of that would be in your highlights. So often I speak to a new beauty boss and their highlights are from like 2 years ago. Some people don't even have their highlights up, and highlights is one of the first things that people go to when they come to your page. So they're super, super important. It's also very important for you to have a promotions highlight that you update all the time with your new client promotions, your existing client promotions, your referral programs, and then any monthly specials. Make sure your highlights tell a story, and in each highlight, it should actually answer frequently asked questions. So if I have a microneedling highlight, it could start with, what is microneedling? With cool visuals. Nobody wants to read text-heavy, boring stuff. Again, hard to read means won't read. So you could have videos of microneedling getting done. You could have before and after pictures with a little bit of text on each slide. What is microneedling? Who is it for? What is the downtime like? You could have flashes of pictures of clients getting done and their results. Make sure the highlights tell a story and answer frequently asked questions. Some growth work would be to check out some of my highlights at Starlight Med Spa and how we do it. A lot of clients come to us from our interesting highlights. So, bio 1, the generic information, probably saying helping you boost confidence, helping you radiate your skin, DM for appointments, or brightness, emojis, simple to read, location, an arrow, which is a call to action to click this link. Check out Starlight Med Spa. As I said, 90% of my clientele come from Instagram, so we must be doing something right. Look at all the ways that you can increase the success of your Instagram just by its visual look, by answering questions without having people DM you because they don't know the answers. Optimizing your Instagram is only going to give you growth. Okay, content. I know a lot of beauty bosses find it so hard to make content. They don't have the time, but it's important. Before and after photos. It's just easiest if you get in the habit of taking before and after photos with great lighting. Invest in a ring light, with getting people always on the same angle. Perhaps you choose to shoot against a white wall or a plain wall in your place so that it's always the same. That's going to get you amazing before and after pictures. That, as I said in the previous lesson, you can refurbish and repost in a variety of formats. Reels, stills, green screens, stories, highlights. Educational content. This is what is going to make people choose you over everybody else who is posting, before and afters. Explaining why you are the best and why you know the specific techniques and protocols that will get them the best bang for their buck is going to have people say, oh, I'm only trusting this person with my face. I'm only trusting this person with my beauty results. Really educate your clients. You know so much. You went to school for this. You are the expert. I bet there's a million things that you know about your industry that your client doesn't know. And you just sharing tidbits of advice in different content forms gives you so many things to post. And it does really well for you. Behind the scenes content. What about a day in the life where you just take little snippets of everything you do throughout the day? Come set a treatment up with me. Anything behind the scenes, a cute text message, you checking a cute text message that your client sent you. There's so much, a million things happen in your day. Your day is interesting. It really, really is. Share this with your people. They're going to love it. Client testimonials. Awesome. As always, social proof wins. Don't be shy to ask your clients to spread the word. It's true, some of them are going to be shy to get on film, but they'll definitely write you that Google review that you can take a screenshot of, put it on your content, put it in your highlights, and use it. There is content everywhere. What I actually do, a little secret about what I do, I've gotten heavily into meditation through my years of self-help and development. So now I follow a specific technique that comes from all of the courses I've ever taken. And it only takes me 20 minutes. I have my pad of paper. I'll light my Starlight Bliss candle, and then I will meditate in my own way. And ideas pour out to me. I write them all on a notepad. They're so interesting, and I do believe that they come from above. And I open myself up to ideas that set myself apart. Remember, we're always creating. We're not competing. Don't look at the person who's doing amazing on social media and think that that isn't you or that's too much work or can't be you. You are so creative. Bring it out just like you used to when you were a little kid. That is fun to create. Make social media fun because, as I said, it's the forefront of your business, so you might as well like it. Again, promotions and offers. You could just do a boring Canva post, current specials, or you could do an interesting reel with the promotion, written on top of it or in the caption. Make it interesting. Always do an analysis of your social media and look at it. How can it be better? What would make this better? And then take the time to make it better. This is going to bring you so much riches and growth and success, all of the good stuff. So really get right into this. So here you've probably been looking is my current social media of Starlight Medspa. So we had a really cool Black Friday reel. It got so many shares. The phone rings, and then it's all our Black Friday specials. It's not just, like I said, that boring Canva. Terrible. This is why we do good. Take it to the next level. And then this one, this is actually a tree that I took a picture of at Canada's Wonderland, an amusement park when I was with my kids. So I made that the cover photo because it looked nicer on the page. That reel is about my staff and I decorating our spa for Christmas. So, again, that's behind the scenes content that is fun and holiday spirited and shows us interacting with each other as we do. We laugh all the time at Starlight Medspa. We smile all the time. So, we shared that with our clients because we want them to be part of us with the holiday. This reel right here is introducing a new service. So it's not just, again, boring Canva, new service alert, blah, blah, blah. It's really beautiful. It's cool. It fits our vibe. It fits our theme. The background is starlight blue. We have posts pinned. I always recommend that you pin posts. The most important message that you're currently working on, have 3 posts that say that message to the best of your ability. Again, feel free to go over to Starlight Medspa. We're doing really well. Check out what we're doing. I don't believe in competition. I really believe in abundance and universal abundance. So I'm not afraid to share what I'm doing with anybody around me. There are enough clients for everybody, and I want to leave this world with prosperity. So yes, this 6-post view already covers all of these, all of them. You'll see the before and after picture. I have educational content, behind the scenes, client testimonial, and my offer. Okay, how often to post? I briefly touched on this in the last one. The more you post, the better. If you follow Gary Vee, he's like a social media guru. I would recommend you listen to some of his YouTubes or podcasts. He says there's no such thing as too much, like be everywhere, be omnipresent. That's obviously not doable for everybody at this stage. Even for me, I post on Starlight Medspa 5 times a week, and then the weekends might be some refurbished stories. That's so easy to do, by the way, just share previous posts to your stories when you don't have the time to make all new content. But I do 5 times a week because I want there to be rest in my company and not always on the go. But it probably is smart to do even more. Make a frequency schedule that you can stick to. And remember, at a certain point, it will be smarter to invest some money in somebody taking care of this for you if it's not getting done. It has to get done. You will not do as well as you should be doing if you're not constantly on your marketing game. So, reels. We post mostly reels because we love them and they do well for us, and that's how our following grows so much. But stories should always be daily. Again, there are millions of ideas. Posts 3 to 5 times a week. Hashtag, like when you are local somewhere, hashtags are so smart. Toronto microneedling, Toronto facialist, Toronto spa. That's what people are going to be looking for when they're looking for services in their area. Make sure you're hashtagging yourself properly. You don't just want to do hashtag microneedling, so you show up all over North America and the world when people look for microneedling. You really want to target the clients who are actually going to step through your doors. So geo hashtagging is so smart. Make a little calendar, whether that's in your notes, whether it's written on paper, on your phone. Again, there are platforms that you can purchase that schedule and share all of your posting to every platform, every social media platform, LinkedIn, TikTok, Facebook, all of them at once. So there's a lot of room to grow and to design your strategy with social media. Okay, let's grow our following. Okay, so this is how you grow your Instagram following. First of all, you have to show up. You have to be interesting. You have to respond when somebody comments on your stuff. Be present, be the face of it, be active on your Instagram. Otherwise, it's just going to be dead and blah. Where attention goes, energy flows. Keep it poppin'. People no longer like things all the time or share things all the time necessarily. So don't get your feelings hurt if it has low performance with vanity metrics. So likes, saves, shares. People still see it, and people are still going to come in and take action if it resonates with them. So don't worry. Worry more about how busy your calendar is, how much revenue your med spa is doing, but keep posting. Always be on the forefront of social media. As I said last lesson, collaborations really help you grow. You could do a giveaway on Instagram with all of your fellow beauty bosses in different industries and have criteria to win the prize, people following you and reposting you. Get creative. You could even brain dump. You could journal. How do I get more Instagram followers? And then write down everything that comes out of your brain, and there you go. There is your plan. Work the plan. So collaborations, super, super smart. Also, of course, have your clients reposting that they're there to see you. That's going to have their followers exposed to you as well, and you will grow organically from that. Instagram ads. Running Instagram ads is putting your brand in front of so many more faces. Again, I recommend running ads through Meta instead of just boosting your post. You can just boost your post, it just costs a little bit more money. But if you totally don't know what you're doing, that could be an answer. Or you can connect with me deeper and I can help you. Or you can dabble in hiring an agency. You're probably getting approached by people saying that they can bring you X amount of clients in, 30 days. I have done stuff like that in the past, and there are pros and cons with that. But for the main 4 ways, running Instagram ads is going to grow your gram. Okay. I really want you to think of your Instagram following as more than just the number. Each person is a potential client. Growing your audience means growing your business. It is important. Every single new follower should get a welcome message from you. You should have a method of engaging with your people through DMs. That's going to be in the next module. Right now, I really want you to set this up right. But growing your Instagram following is going to be part of your monthly SMART goals. Repurposing content. I do this all the time. So, what you post on Instagram can just be the same topic for your newsletter. You just structure it a different way. Maybe you put up an awesome reel of a before and after. That exact case could be your newsletter, that you break it down further into a story that is digestible in email form. You can also turn testimonials into emails, put them on your highlights, intertwine all of your different areas with the same content. Highlight promotions across every single platform that you have. Make your promotions clear and at the forefront. Like I said, even in your bio, if you have something special running, you could mention that in your bio itself, because the first thing people do is read your bio, then they go down to the highlights, then they go to pinned posts, and from there they start creeping your content. Repurpose everything, and also remember, share old posts to your stories on the weekends, on the days that you don't have time. Always be circulating your content. A huge growth hack. Growth work, our favorite part, because remember, if you just hear this, you're not getting out of this what you could. And what we want to get out of this is the money, is the clients, is the success. So I want you to go back through this lesson and pause it as you need to. Let's optimize your Instagram profile. Next, a content calendar. Brain dump all of those ideas that you have. Break them down into weeks. start imagining what kind of content would be interesting. I love CapCut for my videos. I use CapCut and I use Canva. Both platforms are so easy and awesome. Remember, you can learn about anything on YouTube. So you could take CapCut tutorials on YouTube, Canva tutorials. Your power is limitless. Harness your power. Sharpen your knives. Work on your skills. Okay, I want you to engage daily. So engage with everybody who liked your stuff, send them messages, say thank you when people leave a comment, watch your clients' stories and watch their respond to their posts that they post. Putting in this work does bring success back to you. You can even time block a certain amount of time by putting on like a 20-minute timer on your phone and have that as your engagement time. Engage. Don't just leave it like a dead fish. And then finally, think of all the ways that you can repurpose content. Maybe this means it's time to write a newsletter based on your latest Instagram post. You don't have to overthink your brain. All of the content literally is right there. Please don't get overwhelmed. Make a plan and then just execute the plan. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I really want you to celebrate. You're finishing this whole module, all of module 1. This should not be something that you watch once and then go about your life. If you are serious about growing your beauty business, please work on it. Re-watch, re-listen. You're going to hear something new every single time. And as you do all of this work, you can go back and then keep optimizing the work that you've already done. There's a lot to do here. Make sure that you watch the next end of module 1 video for next steps and how to take this to an even higher level. Thank you for being with me. I love you so much. I just want prosperity and abundance for all of us, the whole industry. Keep going. I appreciate you. Congratulations and see you in the next video. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. You've completed module 1. You should have learned so much, and that's why I'm here today, to remind you of the key takeaways that I need you to know. Let's carry on. Okay, so you know where to find me. I hope we're connected by now. We are going to recap and then I'm going to let you know what's next. This first module is designed to help you make 20K months, but you know I'm all about the millions. So in the future, the next modules are all about scaling to whatever number makes you feel financially safe and abundant in your business. For me, that is millions in my business. I've got big dreams. Okay, so in lesson 1, I talked to you about building a solid business plan. Without a plan, you will be a fraction of the success that you could be. Had you had one, had you sticked to it, looked at it every day, put it in your agenda by week. It's what everybody who's successful does. Work the plan. Always stay connected to that big picture vision that you do have. That's the energy that you need to be in to make that plan magic. Okay, lesson 2. So we talked all about what products and services you should offer, your mission, how to financially plan and be smart and feel safe as you make these big money moves. We talked about how to find your target client, which is so essential because how you speak in all future marketing campaigns is going to be as if you're talking to that person. You really have to know him or her. And we talked about analyzing your competition, but of course, never getting caught up on your competition. Because again, what do I say? We create, we don't compete. Okay, and SMART goals. I love SMART goals. I literally just talked to my whole staff about their monthly SMART goals. And of course, I've done my own. Okay. Oh, you know I love this. This is everything. Get rid of your limiting beliefs. Step into your highest self, your true power. Speak in abundance. If you're always telling people when they say, "How's business going?" "Oh, it's hard, oh my God, staff is terrible. Oh, clients, I'm so dead. Is it December? Is that why? I think everybody's dead." That's not what winners do. That's not what has got me every ounce of success I've ever had. You need to shift the blocks. You need to vibrate higher. You need to be your ultimate self now. Be it and then become it. You have to be that successful version now to attract all of this stuff. And yes, you're going to take action from that point of being a money magnet because of how you're vibrating. Listen to this lesson all the time, reflect on how you're doing. And if you hear yourself speaking in the negative old version of yourself, cut it. Okay, of course, we need to make sure that we're smart cookies and we're taking care of on the legal end on health and safety, sanitization, employee, contracts and stuff. So there's no drama there. And always insured, always great insurance and understand your insurance agreement. Okay, we talked about setting up your space to appeal to the five senses and making it a place that you feel awesome about, but also that will subconsciously speak to your clients. I know a lot of estheticians starting in nurse injectors might be renting a room and it's just a bare room. Your, hugely successful business should elevate in all levels. So see what you can really do here. Okay, we understand our beautiful clients deeply. We know them. We know what they're thinking this morning. We know what's on their, upcoming agenda and what they're looking forward to, what they're eating today, what their fears are. We know them and we're here to serve them. Keep identifying your clients. Take surveys, poll them, really get into their psychology so that you can best help them. Okay, then we did branding. I'm all about branding. It has to be strong, it has to be unique, and that brand is going to answer so many questions about which direction you should go in the future, what you will and won't do, who's going to help you advertise and who isn't. Everything comes down to a strong brand. Even rate yourself right now on a scale of 1 to 10. How strong is your brand? And then what can you do to up level it? Okay, we did building your basic online presence. So, again, website, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Build basic on all platforms. Basic but strong, with room for elevation and growth, and see what platforms are really connecting with your audience and easiest for you to create client relationships and, of course, money with. Instagram is great. Okay. Lessons 9 and 10, we did our initial marketing strategies. So, social media, local advertising, networking, promotions, and local business partnerships. I have so much awesome juice coming for you about how to promote, how to market, how to get clients flying in the door. That's going to be the very next module. So, module 2, which is coming very, very soon, and then 3 onward will just take you to the sky. But this, we got into it a little bit, so you have a great start. Okay, so again, if you hear it, it doesn't mean that you got it. I've already told you that as a human, our brains do not retain the information we believe it does. It's our ego thinking, "Oh, I saw that, I got it." When you rewatch things, you pick up new things. All of my teacher tapes that I've ever taken, I listen to them legit like 20 times or more. I'm always replaying things and I'm always hearing new things. I study the material. It is wise for you to do so. Your next step also, if you want personalized one-to-one care, I would love to help you personally customize a plan for you and work hand in hand with you. So reach out to me. I would love that. Also, in the meantime, get working, get implementing, implement. Doing is what brings success. You know, learning about it and becoming open to it as you have is the first step, but now you have to take action. You know, the gold in the mine is being attracted to you, but it won't mine itself. You have to dig it out. You have to put in the work. Till that beautiful garden that you're creating. So, again, my gratitude. I love you guys. I'm rooting for you. Stay tuned for the next module and hopefully get in touch.